welcome, welcome. Happy Hunger Games. And may the odds be ever in your favor.
Hey, that beat go hard. I ain't even gonna lie. Shout out to me. Okay, period.
Oh,
That
and I'm
beat
on
go
mute.
hard.
It really does. I love that.
Like, wait, I forgot about
Grand.
that one.
Okay. Grand rising and welcome back to the Concerned Citizens podcast. We are your host, Lurker and Godmama. Y'all go
Jeez.
ahead. Come on in. Hit that up like. Hey,
Look
Daquan.
at us being consistent.
2 days in a row.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm actually enjoying it. So that's a plus.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
work if you enjoy it. Okay.
Amen.
It's
Hey
not work if
Reeve.
you enjoy it. Yeah, we got Reef. We got Nikki Crayons. What's up, Nikki? Salute, my love.
Crayon.
We got the bestie. Hi, Kai Kai. Hi, my
Kylie.
lovies. Shouldn't have to tell y'all twice. Hit that up like, okay. Well, we're back with another Rising Transit. We have put in some homework for y'all. So we've got us a full show today. We also dropped the link in the back for our co-host, Sinister Salt. So maybe he'll be blessing us this rising. He's on West Coast time, so we're a little
Mm-hmm.
early for him.
Mm-hmm.
So but maybe he can bless us when he gets up and moving and grooving. What we got today, God Mama?
Girl, listen, I didn't go to bed till 1 a.m. I've done caught the spirit of a nothing ass bitch, okay, and just fall down rabbit holes and start tweaking and geeking on things, and you can't let it go. So today we've got a little bit of what we saw razzling dazzling in the sector
Mm-hmm.
and sectors.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we did some digging on this CPS lady. Now, if any of you
Yes.
are subscribed to Neek at Night, you may have caught the interviews that she's been doing. And in my notes, because y'all, I have like 4 or 5 pages of notes. In my notes, I constantly wrote, Neek is such a natural at
Yes.
this on
Yeah.
both interviews, the interview with the mom and the interview with the grandma. She
Mm-hmm.
is just, she knows what questions to ask. She knows how to get the interview done and done right. So shout out to Neek at Night for real.
Yes.
Because
Shout out to
she
her.
does a good job.
She
She's
does.
better than any radio station, in my opinion, on
Yes.
getting
Yes.
to what really is going on in this story. So
Mm-hmm.
y'all, if you're on your way to work, if you're already at work, if you're about to clean, whatever you're about to do this rising, get comfy because we might be here for a little while.
Yeah.
We've got some
Yeah.
visuals, we got some audio, we've got
Yeah.
some quote unquote receipts.
Mm-hmm.
So today's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it is. And it's unfortunate the lengths people will go to in 2024
Mhm.
to I'm not sure if I call her that we're sticking with the CPS lady. That's what we're going to call her. She does go by on the internet. She does go by Amora Lex, but over here today, she's going to be called the CPS lady. Okay. You don't know anything about the story, but you going to know by the end of the show, Reef. Okay. Like I'm going to say, get comfortable because you didn't even ask for it. You didn't even know you needed to know, but you going to find out today.
But you're gonna find out. Because I'm telling you, this is a movement.
Mm-hmm.
This is a movement. I see,
Mm-hmm.
the manosphere, the red pill community loves to talk about the sisterhood, and
Yeah.
the sisterhood showed up for this lady,
Mm-hmm.
without really knowing anything about her.
Yes.
So, and a lot of single mothers are ready to do the same thing. If we're
Mm-hmm.
just gonna be honest.
Yeah. Oh yes. Reef, that's something else that we should discuss. That's not really sector news, but I will tell you, yes, the teacher who was fired for letting the children take out his hair, his braids.
Mhm.
African American teacher, African American students. It's definitely part of our culture, yada, yada, yada. But to make a relevant point, I did see in the comments some men saying he would not like his adolescent child, female adolescent child, up in a grown man's head. Those are their
Yeah,
words.
it's
And I
kinda
had to
weird.
agree. I had to agree. I don't think me or Joe Bob would be cool with sister up at school playing all up in her teacher's head.
I
Mm-mm.
definitely know Joe Bob ain't going, baby.
He ain't going.
Joe
So,
Bob ain't going.
it's a part of our culture, but let's keep it professional, teachers. Let's keep it
Mhm.
professional, okay?
Please.
So but that's something yeah, he got fired. And I
Yeah.
did follow him on TikTok. And that's something we'll get into as the week progresses. Thank you for that though. Good job, Bree. We love that. Audience participation. We love it.
Thank you.
Um, but the train is, what I'm saying, the train is boarding. Y'all come on. The doors are closing. We're going to our first stop. Let's go. Everybody get your tickets. Let's go. We're going to our first stop and we are headed to some sector news. Ooh, wait, let's get into it.
Cha
Oh my goodness. There's a lot going on in our sectors. In our sectors, I'm pertaining to beef sector and black sector.
Mhm.
Um, you love trains, Nikki? Pause. Pause, Nikki, pause.
Pause.
This ain't that kind of train, girl. Come on. I'm teasing you, Nikki. I'm teasing you. I do love trains too. The steam engine, all of that era. I love trains as well.
Mhm.
Locomotives. I do like those. Okay, let's
Local. We
clarify.
gotta be specific now. Retries, Vicky. Retries.
Oh, hey, Vicky.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
so into the sector news, we're gonna hop over to the beef sector. Okay, real quick, and
Mhm.
we'll finish up with our sector. Yes, transit. So there's some shows being shopped around over there.
Yeah.
There's some shows, and yesterday I did. Kylie, sit down. I did sit. I did. We did bring up yesterday some unfits.
Mhm.
Not our words. This is what people in the sector are calling them. People like ZX, people like Diva Tomboyish. They're calling these women
Mhm.
unfits, and it's not just those two. There's a few people that feel this way.
Right. But they're the
So
most vocal about it at the
yeah.
moment.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Very vocal about it. So one of the women we were speaking on yesterday, her name is Brooke. She's from the beef sector. And she's had some issues. I'm not sub to her, so I only catch it when it's hot. I don't really, catch all of her live shows.
I think the last time we brought her up on the channel was about her, debate that she was,
Yes.
starting. Remember, she's
Yes.
starting the great debate or she's not starting, she had already done it before,
Mm-hmm.
but I think she kinda, like, took some time off or, whatever people do
Mm-hmm.
all the time, and then she brought it back out. So I think that's the last time we really mentioned Brooke Valentine over
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Mhm.
So, and she did have a really nice, that was a decent debate, scheduled or debate show. It was,
Mhm.
it really was. So if she's gonna keep going back to that, cool, that's what's up. But now they have a show called For the Love of Brit or something.
Brooke, yeah, for the
Or
love of
Brooke.
Brooke.
For the Love of Brooke. Brit, my bad. So basically, they said, fuck y'all. If y'all think we unfit, we don't give a fuck. We gonna go find some love.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
and this woman she's a grown woman. I don't know her age, but if you're single and you're looking for love, head over to Nest with the Mess or Nest No Mess. And she's going to be hosting a love show. So for all those people who love to find love on YouTube and these YouTube streets, take your ass over there and fill out that application.
Listen, it's listen, okay, it is so entertaining to me. The beef sector is so fucking entertaining
They
to me
really are.
because just before we went on our fast, Ness was screaming at Brooke about, "That's why your husband," and, I ain't gonna do all what she said, but I if you were there, you were there. If not, it ain't your business, just giggle. She was just like,
Mm-hmm.
And then now we're moving in today where yes, she is single. No, she's separated from her husband and she's looking for love. And that kind of coincides with the CPS mom because she would bounce from relationship to relationship to relationship, not
Mm-hmm.
taking time to really sit down and just heal, be by yourself, and this ain't no shot, no shade, no bah, 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 towards Brooke. It's just because I wrote that in my notes.
Mm-hmm.
We as women need to take that time. Peace, Auntie. We as women need to take that time in between relationships to kind of just find out who we are again.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know?
You spoke on that yesterday. Well, we both spoke on it. When you're fasting, or when you're detoxing, or when you're regrouping, um,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to find healing in the arms of another, baby. That healing's
Mm-mm.
got to come from within.
Yeah.
Because next thing we know, we're going to be on Priscilla's lap. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, or maybe the CPS mom. You know what I'm saying?
CPS
Um,
mom could definitely fit with Princella.
right. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely.
So,
And
take time.
it's funny you said that because one of the red pill men hopped up on the link last night and I got the timestamp, baby, so we could pull it. And
Okay.
he was like,
He
he
went in
was
on
like,
her, didn't he? He went in on her. He talking about accountability.
he
I said, oh,
did.
so we'll
He
get to that.
did. He was
We
like,
will
and
get
the
to
red pill community been telling y'all about this. I'm like, oh God.
that.
I
Hmm.
even had to write my own emojis in my notes because
Baby. And you know what? I appreciate that she didn't jump down off the panel. She stayed around to
yes.
listen to it. So,
Hmm.
I said it before. I appreciate people with a backbone. If you got the balls to do it, that's what's up.
And the
You're not
same
gonna
with
shy.
Brooke, circling back. If she's got the balls to do it, hey, go
No,
support that lady.
that's right. That's right.
And she
So,
said this is real life. That's what she said on her community wall this rising. This is real
yeah.
life. This isn't a game.
And that's what
Um
I heard her. I went back and listened to Ness a little bit. She did get on the panel and said that she's of age now. She knows what she wants. She's not
mhm.
about the games. So, as much as this is content for us, like she said, this is her real life.
Mhm. This is real
So,
life.
we will be staying tuned with that. Will Brooke find love in the beef sector?
Or
We
any
will
cuz I think she's opening it up to all sectors, right? To
Well, they were saying
anyone.
she's kinda have to because there's a lot of gay boys in the beef
Right.
sector, so they were
Right.
saying it needs to be opened up, but that's why we're talking about it over here, okay?
Mhm.
We're putting y'all
Mhm.
on, okay? Go get you some summertime, relationships,
And
and if
thank
you
you
do
all
come
for
from the
hitting them
black sector,
emojis in the chat. I see y'all down there with them emojis cutting up.
okay, if, if she does find love in the black sector, that would be amazing.
That
We
would
would
be
love
amazing.
that. That would officially bond us forever, okay? Forever, so come on, black sector. We know we got some single niggas out there. T Black, where you at?
Buddy, he ain't got no kids. Buddy, where
Buddy
you
Lee,
at?
come on. We
Wait, I
got some
think
single
he with
men.
somebody though. I think he with Melly Mel though.
Oh, did
I
he?
don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. Girl, I don't know. I'm gonna have
Okay.
to figure that one out.
Yeah,
Somebody
we
can
got
let me know. Replay
mhm.
gang, chat gang, let me know.
Yes,
Okay.
and buddy, if you around, let us know. Are you single? Will you be entertaining any
Because
ladies
Brooke
this
is
summer?
pretty. Brooke is a beautiful woman. She really
Mhm,
is. Her features are gorgeous. The way she carries herself is gorgeous. She has confidence.
mhm. And I
And
think
so, I mean,
is she from New Orleans? She has
it
an
sounds
accent.
like it. Yeah, it sounds
She
like.
has an accent.
Mhm.
So she could be from Louisiana. I'm not sure. But she sounds like she know how to boil some crawfish. That much it do sound like.
And
Okay.
she be in all the cooking contests. So fellas, you could go look at the cooking contest and you can see how
See?
she get down.
Let's
That's what
go.
she brings to the table, period.
That's what she brings to the table.
Mhm.
We love to see it. We will be watching. Come on now. This
For
sector
the
is
love
enough.
of Brooke.
The crime. Oh, okay. There you go, Vicky. Yes, the true crime sector. Shout out to them. I do love me a good true
Mhm.
crime sector. And our sector is enough. Thank you, Vicky, for saying that. We are enough.
We are enough.
But
Speaking of
moving
our
on.
sector,
Yes,
the
moving on.
gatekeeper to the black sector, Vic out here making fucking beats for Shakim. This was something that I never thought I would see is Vic making beats for Shakim, but hey, we're here now. Um, hopefully, Shakim can do his big one and go on and do great things, because what he did with the Cardi B song and with that wasn't it, bro. That
Mm-mm.
was not it.
No, and he even had like other people rapping with him. I was just like, so there is some talent there,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not putting out an album. That's a cover
Mm-hmm.
album. You're just
Yeah.
because you used didn't he use some of Nicki's
Mm-hmm.
lyrics in
Cardi
it?
stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
yeah,
her whole song.
Cardi stuff. Yeah, didn't he use some of Cardi stuff? Yeah, so it was,
And he just
hey,
basically added a verse or, in
yes,
there. Yeah.
yes, yeah,
Yeah. It was
yeah,
weird. But
yeah.
anyways.
But he said he's going on
Take that,
tour,
take
so
that, take that, weirdo.
maybe Vic is trying to get some tour residuals.
You know who he reminds me of though, for real? Like who's very memorable is Octavius. That's who he reminds me of.
Shakim reminds you of Octavius?
Yes.
I don't see that. Well, tell me why you. First of all, no, Shakim can't rap. We
Yeah, I
know.
think it's just his character. The side, the plus one, that character. Because Octavius was the plus one, and
Yeah,
Shakim is kind of
yeah.
like
Sidekick.
he's the sidekick.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
that's where like I get that from, because he tries to stand on his own. I
Okay.
you know
Okay.
I
In
can't.
that aspect, not
Yeah.
personality wise, just their position and how they entered the sectors and the yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I
Yes.
can see that. I see that for sure.
Yeah. So I'm
Hmm.
interested to see Shakim, because he's originally from the Umar sector, right?
Hmm.
So I'm
The Umar
interested to
boys.
see, how he integrates in with the black sector, because I saw how he tried to integrate in with the beef sector. So I'm curious to see how he's going to integrate with us over here, because he's at the gatekeeper's door, right? Vic is the gatekeeper to the black sector. You don't get in the black you don't get in the black sector unless you go through Vic. Period. Point blank. Okay. We've established this.
Facts.
Vic makes or breaks you in this sector. Okay. So I'm curious as to how Shakim is going
Ah, shit.
how he's going to coincide with a Buddy Lee, a Lady Law, all the heavy hitters of the sector.
That's true. And for some reason, I
Because
feel like he
ZX
will hit
don't
me up.
really, because ZX will chew you up and spit you out at any given moment.
Yeah,
So he's not really
doing nothing over there. Yeah.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
But Shakim, we don't have memberships that you can call fraud on. Okay, over here. So you're gonna have to come up with a new scam if you fucking with us. And baby, we done seen quite a few. So it's gonna have to be
Mm-hmm.
something amazing. Okay? It is. You're gonna have to, if that's what you is scamming is your thing, Shakim, you're gonna have to come hard over here, baby. Period. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's the truth, but it's funny. It is the truth. Vic
It
is
is.
the gatekeeper.
He is. He is the gatekeeper.
Facts. Facts. And
Facts.
Bishop would be proud.
Bishop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Moving right along.
Oh gosh, Vic.
So Clyde ends up responding to Snoop.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
Clyde
so
is out and about, y'all.
she is staying outside, so I'm excited. She's responded to Snoop. I love Clyde's drags because they just be hilarious as hell. Snoop then comes back on the community wall and says that Clyde used to be as small as her. I don't ever remember Clyde being as small as Lady Snoop.
Yeah.
But now she's a big back. And I'm like, wait, if Clyde big back, then baby, I must be swole back.
Okay. Okay.
What? So she had a live scheduled for last night, but she rescheduled it. She's supposed to come live tonight, and she's going to drag Clyde. So we're going to see how this goes.
Well, in this particular case, I'm Team Clyde. Sorry, Lady Snoop. I'm going with Team Clyde. I'm rocking with Clyde on this one. And that's that. So, yay! There will be some more content for us. Come on.
Hopefully, let's keep it clean. Let's not
Yes,
call
ladies. Yes,
CPS.
ladies.
Let's not call
Yeah.
authorities. Let's not call jobs.
Mm-mm.
None of that goofy shit. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it cute.
Keep it
Uh,
straight to drags, ladies.
and it,
Yeah.
and leave
And
that
we're here
baby.
for it.
We're here for it. So
Mhm.
hopefully tomorrow morning we can tell you really
We could tell it. We could really tell it what happened.
what
Okay.
happened.
Yeah, keep the internet on the internet, please. And yes, Daquan is neutral. And hubby, I will say this about you. You rock the neutral so well. Because you're
Mm-hmm.
neutral with everybody almost. I mean, I know there's a couple people, Beasley, that you don't like. Beasley being one. But you're the king of neutral, and I really respect it. I do. You keep you keep it all the way 100. They
Mm-hmm.
better keep it clean because Vic, 'cause Vic ain't having it.
The gatekeeper gonna close the gates, okay?
Oh gosh. Okay. So that's what we got going on. And also one more thing we brought up that Cynthia Rose is out of retirement.
Yes.
Ashe Divine, ooh wee, she is tearing up her community wall. And she has made it crystal clear to her ex-husband, Jake Banger. She
Bang
said,
her.
"You don't want this smoke, sir." She said, "You don't want this smoke." She said she is a ticking time bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And she's been waiting for you. So over here at the Concerned Citizens podcast, we know when to read the room.
Right?
Right? And Ashe is not playing. She is
Mm-mm.
brutal.
Brutal.
Okay. She is a fucking beast when she has to be. So
Mhm.
Jake, I would take
And I think
heed
she
to
said
her
something
warning.
like she was gonna come for the family too. Like, hold on,
She
like,
said the
please leave
whole
it.
entire family. And this
Like,
ain't the
please
first
leave
time
this.
Ashe's done some shit like that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Her drags are ugly. They're horrible. They're damn near unforgivable.
Mm-hmm.
So Jake, I would just I
And she said that Baba ain't gonna be able to hold her back either. So
would,
please
mm,
leave that lady where she at and let her talk about MBK and all
mm,
them. Okay, leave that lady where she's at,
alone.
please.
Just like Baba says, leave me the fuck alone. That's what Alshay said on the wall. Cynthia Rose is not the one or the two.
Or
Jake.
the 3 or the 4. Okay.
So Jake, I would just keep it cute and keep it real. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I would do.
And
That's what
keep
I
it motherfucking pushing.
because we don't want to see that side. It gets ugly over there. It gets dark.
It
So
gets dark. Speaking of dark though, Tyra, so I was waiting because remember I told you Diet was gonna go live at 3:30. She never ended up going live. She ended up cooking and things. And so I was like, okay, well, it's not that important. Move on. Lady Lost, she went live, did her cooking show. I think it was curry chicken. Shit, I'm over here like, girl, I gotta get out of here because now I'm about to weigh
the way
10 more
she whipped
pounds.
up that walk,
I
I
swear to
didn't even,
God.
okay. She pulling out the walk. Y'all know what time it is.
Talking about look at the color, look at the color. I'm like, girl, I know. I know. It's caramelizing like a mug. Okay.
I love that she starts from beginning to end though.
Mm-hmm.
She's quick with it. She's efficient. She's clean, first of all. Clean. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picky about people's foods now. Clean. And she takes it from beginning to end so you can see the progression.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that because I
I
see a lot of
love it.
people like do like edits and chop it up. And I
Mm-hmm.
like to watch beginning to end. And for Lady Law, she's somebody I put on my TV
Mm-hmm.
and I have her.
You know what I was thinking yesterday, friend? I was like, we need like Law needs to be pushed because I need a production, baby. I need a camera here at the thing. I need
Yes,
you a camera here at this thing. So
yes,
when you move to this station, baby, you ain't got to touch a soul. You just
yes.
pick it up and go. Okay.
Mhm.
Because she is
Yeah,
fabulous at cooking.
yes,
Her plating is immaculate. Like
yeah.
somebody send her to Chef Iron or whatever them TV shows are.
Mm,
Please.
Iron Chef. I know that's right. They
Yes.
have little competitions on TLC all the time. She could definitely enter one of those
Mm-hmm.
cooking channels. Hell yeah.
Definitely.
And it's
Definitely.
family friendly. And it's
Mm-hmm.
family friendly. That's why she be on the big screen. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? The kids come in. I got dinner cooking. We watching Lady La. Yes.
Mhm.
My
I enjoy it.
my son enjoys he likes to look at her food. He eats meat like nobody's business. Gracie doesn't. Daughter don't eat meat like me.
Mhm.
So John be all up in it. Oh, is it good? What's that? Chopped, Kylie. Yeah, that show Chopped. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The Food
Mhm.
Network. I said
Yep.
TLC. Y'all know I ain't got no cable. But yeah, so we need to be promoting y'all. And I did say this yesterday to Shree Bad. Shout out to you, Shree. We need to support each other, y'all. There's enough money for us all to get paid. Just support each
Mhm.
other. Hit a
Just
like,
support
a
each other.
share. Godmama, I don't have my community wall up on my NAB, but Godmama be out there sharing everybody's stuff.
Mhm.
So, and that's all it takes is a like, a share. Who knows who it's going to reach? You just never know. So
You
keep
never
supporting.
know. You never know. So I was scrolling
Speaking,
this morning. Oh, go
speaking
ahead.
of support, no, I was going to say, speaking of support, somebody put up a poll, Godmama.
Oh, yes, misunderstood. She put up that poll of do Black women support each other? And interestingly enough, it was a lot of no's. And I was like, oh, well,
Mm-hmm.
and it's funny how when we're able to be anonymous, we'll tell the truth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when we have to sit here on camera or behind the screen like you are right now, we'll lie and be like, "Oh no, yeah, we support each other, sisterhood for life." Period.
Okay.
But when we're able to be anonymous, it's like, "Hell no, we don't." No. No, experience tells me no. Mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Quick to hate on each other, quick to I'm back here rolling up. Quick to hate on each other, quick to bring each other down. We brought up the colorism issue. We
Mhm,
don't want to find a solution. We'd rather just argue and bicker.
mhm.
Have the spirit of Jezebel on us and want to fuck your best friend's man, or you got the spirit of jealousy, or you have a job and they're looking for somebody, but you won't shout out your homegirl because you a hater undercover. Mm.
Right.
Come on, Black women, let's talk about it. Cause them Karens, they be, you know what I'm saying,
They keep it
sticking
real with
together.
each other for real though.
They
They
do.
do.
Karens be sticking together.
Mhm.
So, not all, but from my experience.
They
So,
really do.
we got to do better, ladies. And
We
even
gotta
though
do
we're fixing
better.
to, get down and call somebody out for her obnoxious online situation
Behavior.
behaviors, that doesn't mean there's not room for love. People
Mhm.
say, well, tough love, but there's still love there. There's still love,
Right.
and you need to be able to receive that. Take criticism. It's okay. It's not going to kill you. Take heed to what some of these elders are talking about. Take heed to what someone who's experienced something you're going through. People like to say,
Mhm.
I heard the CPS lady saying it. Well, that's you, and I'm sorry that happened to you, but that's not me. And I know she probably felt attacked, and that was a defense mechanism being put up. But I hope it seeped into her, and that's just what we have to do. Sometimes you don't want to hear it, but you need to.
Mhm.
So, and that's going in with sisterhood. That's real sisterhood right there. I'm gonna tell you
Right.
when you're slipping, but baby, I'm gonna be right here with a towel to help wipe you off and let's go.
Right. Right.
Okay.
Right.
So there's a difference
I'm gonna
between
yank you the fuck up, okay?
right.
You
Hmm.
gonna get yanked up by your collar.
Yeah.
But
That's
after we
sisterhood.
get an understanding, I'm gonna help you get through this, period. Hey,
Get out of here,
Stinson.
Spencer. Get
Look
out of
at
here.
Stinson.
We
So
just trying to
before
get
we
like you. We trying to get
right,
like you,
we trying to get
Stinson.
like Stan over here with the monetization, memberships,
Yeah,
okay?
we trying to get like you, Stinson.
And if y'all like the little TLC, TV show reviews, like what isn't it like 90 days,
Fiance, she keeps up
fiance,
with us
yeah.
all. The sister wives
Yeah.
people.
Mhm.
Talk about TLC, right? Didn't I say TLC earlier?
Mhm.
Stinson's the go-to. Okay,
Mhm.
she is on. She is on their necks
And her
over there.
little jerk squad.
Yeah, and the
The
jerk squad.
jerks.
Shout out to you. You lost your mom. You didn't get it back. Oh, until June 11th. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Damn.
And see, that's what we're trying to figure out too is the whole copyright, because we don't get struck for copyright, but because certain beats play, they
Mm-hmm.
act a fool, and so therefore you don't get put in the algorithm like you're supposed to. So
Yep.
you heavily have to rely on your support to
Mm-hmm.
do what YouTube is supposed to do, and that is throw you out into
Into
the
the algorithm.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're battling with that right now as we speak. But that's okay because like I said, the train gonna keep on pushing, baby. The train gonna
And
keep
before we
on pushing.
move off of our sector,
Yes.
Tyra was live this rising, okay? You know,
True friend.
he's still on his high from selling because he ended up selling his grill, and
Yeah.
maybe he hurt us, I don't know, but he ended up cleaning the inside a little better and painting it more so it wasn't so rusty looking, period.
He did.
Okay. He is still, and so this rising, he went live, and I don't know what's been going on too much, as far as the troll side of Tyra, but this rising, he was talking about, how Princess X is a stalker and how she how she stalks him so she can pay for her cigarette habit. And it's just can
I
we
don't think
let this go?
I don't think she's making that much money because she wasn't able to go down there for the restraining order thing. So she's not
Well,
making
he
that much
said
money off you, Tyra. I don't know.
well,
I
he
think
said she
you
told the judge she couldn't go because she's disabled. That's what
well,
he said. He said she told the judge that she couldn't come to court because she's disabled. But how was she driving and walking up to my house? I was like, well, you got a point. I mean,
yeah, and I think I saw in the chat it was because she didn't get gas money. So
mm,
I don't know, True Freeman. And it's really interesting for him to call her a stalker. Sir, that's what you're known to do.
mhm.
You're known to look up everybody's family, put it on blast. You find people's Google phone number or phone numbers off Google. You'll call people's aunties and I don't know. But you know, hey, that is an everlasting flame over there.
Yes.
True Freeman versus
Everlasting.
the trolls. I don't know. Speaking of True Freeman and the trolls, we saw Shitty Greg is back. Shout out to Shitty Greg. I guess he was on vacation. He popped back out and dropped some. They're not intros, but I
They're
guess
not intros.
he dropped some music off CapCut or something. I don't know. So shout out to that.
Definitely not intros for the CCC podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
There
I
again.
hope he had a great vacation or
Yeah. Hope you
whatever.
had fun. Mhm.
Anyhow, so yeah,
Anyhow.
that's it. Anywho, so what does Stinson say? Look, I was about to DM you to ask if you saw Baby Reindeer. You know I did. You know I did. No, he did not, Kylie. No, he did not, and that shout out was sarcasm. So, no, but I did. It would be great to talk about. Me and Godmama have talked about doing some Netflix reviews over here.
Mhm.
But I did watch Baby Reindeer.
I didn't get to finish it all, but I did get majority the way through. That mother be taking you like up and down, up and down, up and down. What's going on? Left or right? Like
Mm-mm.
what?
It was the Pierce Morgan with the lady, the
Mm.
real
Mm.
lady. I don't know if y'all saw the Pierce Morgan. You know I watched it. Of course I did. You know I like that shit. Roddy, giving Roddy vibes. Stalker alert. So Pierce Morgan has her on the damn channel, and that was it was like part 2 of the series.
Now I haven't watched that yet. I haven't watched the interview yet.
It was you know, Pierce is straight with it,
Mhm.
so she couldn't get too much past him, and she played that. The documentary did not exaggerate that lady's personality at all. The lady needs to get an Oscar for the way she played her because it was spot the fuck on.
Mm.
I was like, oh my gosh, can y'all explain what is Baby Reindeer is a series that just came out on Netflix last month, and it's about a man from he's like from England or Ireland. He's overseas. He's across the pond somewhere. Yeah, she's trying to sue Netflix. So this man tells his story about his stalker. And this lady
Mhm.
was his stalker. She had sent over 41,000 emails. She admits it on Pierce Morgan that she's had 6 devices. She's like, well, I don't know which device. And then she has multiple email accounts and she admits to all of it in the Pierce Morgan. But anyways, he's from Scotland. Okay. I knew they were across the pond, but not sure. So the man who was getting stalked plays himself in the actual documentary. He wrote the documentary himself.
Wait.
Yes, the man that's in Baby Reindeer is the real man that got stalked. Yes, girl. Yes. So y'all, if you got Netflix, go watch Baby Reindeer. And it does have its moments of dry, but because it's not
It is.
Americanized.
Yeah.
That's how they are across the pond. They have it. But
Mhm.
if you keep with it, it is fucking worth it. So go watch
Honey,
that.
I fell asleep a few times.
It's got 7 episodes. So it is a little and you don't have to watch every little detail. You really don't. So if you miss a little bit, that's fine. But I definitely recommend watching it and then going to watch the Pierce Morgan interview, and you will be like, no fucking way. Because that shit was
Mhm.
amazing. Even if you
Mm.
go watch the Pierce one first and then go watch the Netflix, you're gonna be like, holy shit, what the so it was good watch. Thank you. Look at chat interaction. Thank y'all. But y'all come on, tuck your feet in. We got to move to the next train. We got to move to the next station, y'all. We've been here 35 minutes. It's time. Thank you for the sector news. We're going to wrap that segment up. And baby, we going to get into it. Okay? So if you need to stretch,
please hit the like. Thank you.
That's right. You need to stretch, take a body break. Go ahead and do that. We got a lot. We got a lot. So yesterday we slightly touched base on this CPS woman, and we stood up for her and said, hey, you don't want, if it's too much for you, go drop those kids off. We're so glad you didn't kill them.
Mm.
Then I went back and I watched this. I don't know if we should play it. Should we play this little 9-minute one, the one I sent to our conversations group?
Oh, yes, yes. That is the one that definitely, and I if y'all can't spend a little minute with us this rising, we are what grateful that you've been here this long. But I really want to, because I got some timestamps down. I really want to kind of go through both interviews, the one with Nick at Night.
Okay. Okay.
And then pull up these receipts that the grandmother wanted to show, but she was too much. And grief does that to people. But she was just a little too much. And so Neek kind of had to reel her in and end the show prematurely.
Okay.
But yeah, so I went and did what I had to do on Facebook.
Yes.
And found the grandmother, found CPS lady, found the brother or the uncle that was on the panel. Because they're all very active in pushing that CPS lady is the one who murdered their son and his brother.
So let's start this. Let's give this pretense real quick. All of this drama unfolded on Facebook. So that's why there is so many receipts on Facebook, because the families are tagging each other and playing back and forth with each other. So there's a lot of stuff getting put out there that's on Facebook.
Right.
So that's why we had to go to Facebook to get some of this. The CPS woman, I'm about to play this video. This video is prior. This is what made her go viral. But then she decides to sit down with this large content creator, Nick at Night. That happened the day before yesterday. And then
prior to that, she was on the 103.5 or 10
radio stations.
She
was on radio stations and whoop-de-whoop. But the Nick at Night one was a lot. So, okay, let's start here. This is the video that had the single mom, the CPS mom, go viral. This one right here, it's 9 minutes. Get comfy.
So I'm trying to get them to the dad, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm over it. I do everything by myself, and I've been doing it for years, since I was 15. I'm literally 27. I'm about to be 28 this year. Still nothing. Like, don't help. They don't send no Christmas cards, birthday gifts, presents, literally not a damn thing. And as well, okay, my oldest son is 11 and my daughter's is about to be 3. So you mean to tell me out of 3 years and out of 11 years, y'all lazy ass still ain't come up yet? Okay, well, y'all take the kids and I'm going to worry about me, focus on school and get my shit together, because God, it's time for somebody else to, step up and do something. I'm tired. Like, every time, I've been doing it by myself since I was 15. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm in 2 different colleges. I'm working. I'm overwhelmed. I'm done. I really am. I'm just done. I just want to learn. I just want to be able to focus on me, my school, my careers, my jobs. I just want to focus on me. And I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent. but I don't want them. I've been trying literally for 3 months to give them to the dads. Literally nothing. Then you got one of the dads like, oh, what the? Yo, I kid you the fuck not. I told this man, it's time for you to step up and do something, like, you know. So then he's like, oh, it sounds like, I literally told him, I said, I'm just trying to better myself. I said, my career is low key on the rise and shit. Gonna look and say, my kids, so you could go and chase your dreams because your dreams are starting to come true. Why would I want to sit there and let your dreams come true? Like, for one, that's the most hating ass shit somebody could ever say. Literally. Anybody know who Kendrell Eaton is? Or he go by Kike? That's who I'm talking about. Y'all, this one dumb bitch here on this live because dad. If I knew that's her baby dad was, bitch, I would have. Hello, I would not have been talking to him because, bitch, you're mad that he's my baby dad. Okay, you can have him back. I never wanted to be my baby dad. I just stuck and I couldn't abort. So to help contact these goddamn dads so they can come and get kids because, like I said, I'm done. So, you know, but if by 5 o'clock I cannot get the dads to man and help, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to drop them off at the fire station. I've already contacted the fire station because I didn't know how the whole shit worked or whatever. Because I know you could drop off like newborn babies and shit and not get in trouble. Or I don't know if you get in trouble or not. I don't even give a if I do get in trouble. I don't care. I'm done. So anyway, I acted it because I'm tired of doing it. So like literally, I got all the kids, 24/7. I got 24/7. I don't have nobody to be watching them. JFS keep my child care. The dads help. The grandmas is deadbeats. I can't wait to see this one bitch. I can tell to be a dad or I don't know if y'all want to take them because look, y'all can get benefits and everything. Honestly, actually, better yet, shit, my daughters might qualify for SSI. But I'm not playing. I'm just like, I have to know you. I'm saying, if you feel like you want to take and foster my kids or some shit like that, this is me openly asking for help. I need help. I got a lot of shit going on right now. So, with that being said, if you want to openly foster my children or whatever, I have to know you. Yes, we have to go through the whole little process or whatever. But I still want to see my kids. I still want to provide for my kids and everything. But yeah, no, if you want, like I said, if you want to foster them, you're more than welcome. Y'all will get benefits if you could file for food stamps. My daughter's qualified for SSI. It's a couple different things. My son's dad is dead, and he ain't coming back. In fact, I still gotta go today and spit on that nigga's grave and send the video to his mama. Anyway, yeah, I gotta after I do that shit. But my son's dad is dead. He's not coming back. So my son survived. He qualifies for survivor's benefits or whatever.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000,
Friend. And that's what the granny was. That's what the granny was snapping about.
And
that's what the granny.
Yep. And we gonna get to that. Oh my goodness, I'm right there with y'all, chat. I'm right there with y'all.
I do with my life, my career, my business. Whatever rapper that you see me with, whatever rapper flies in, has nothing to do with you. My boyfriend has nothing to do with you. It don't matter. None of that shit matters. You should worry about you and what you have to do for your kids. And actually, to be honest, you're literally that stuck with a rapper. He's not even my boyfriend. So imagine when he do become my boyfriend, you're gonna be sick. He's not my boyfriend. So now you just look dumb, worried about the wrong ass shit. I'm not. It really don't matter, but because this is how you're overwhelmed. Because I love them, and this is hard. Like this is killing me. Yeah. But it's for the better. Like it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't die because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. Yeah. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help. You know. So it's like. And it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many times. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to come back for them. And as far as the whole foster thing, like will it be open? Will I still be able to like see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like
what they'll do is they'll set up visitation for you, usually here at the agency or a designation place, whatever the court orders, and you'll be able to see them weekly.
Okay, that's even better that I can still see them.
Oh yeah, you'll get to see them,
and I can still provide for them, right?
Correct. You
Birthdays,
can bring them gifts, and have all that. Because we're going to encourage that, because our goal is reunification, to get you the help that you need so you're not overwhelmed, and that you can, provide for your kids. I can tell that you care for them. You're just completely overwhelmed. I get that.
Yeah, because like, it's only so much I can do. I mean, I just finished my last medical class today, so it's like I just have to study for my
What school did you go to?
I'm in 2 different colleges right now.
Okay.
One is through OSU for my national medical assistant license, and then the other one I should be finished next year with my bachelor's, and that's Full Sail University for my bachelor's degree in audio production and music recording with a concentration in communication.
Okay. And what college is that?
Full
Sail. Okay, but if you want to chill back here, I just gotta go interview the kids that talk to me. I know the little ones won't be able to, but
And if you ask Alex, it'll be everything from dinosaurs to Siren Head. But you'll see what I'm talking about. They're intelligent.
They seem like good kids.
They are into because they like because I told you we watch documentaries and stuff, so they are into a lot of Greek mythology, in like Indian myths and folklore. So
I like Greek mythology. I'm pretty good at it. So.
Yes. So sometimes if you have to try to open the light or something, maybe talk about skinwalk, something. Yeah. And I can say goodbye to them before I leave.
Oh, yeah. I'll talk to the supervisor and see if they'll let you. I can't make that decision, but hopefully they'll let you. I'm not sure, but that'll be up to a supervisor.
And it is fine.
Because sometimes saying goodbye is harder for the kids.
And I made sure I told them that earlier. I made sure I told them that there's nothing wrong and they didn't do anything wrong. And I don't want them to think that they're not enough, because they're everything I ever wanted. They're everything I ever wanted.
And you got to hug them and stuff already. Yeah.
Yeah. And I told them I'm coming back for them. I don't care. Y'all, I'm telling you respectfully from my mouth, whatever hoops you guys throw at me, no matter how you guys try to spin it, I'm coming back for my kids, and I am going to get my kids.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I can't do anything for them if I can't help myself.
Here's one.
Excuse me.
That was a lot. Oh.
Yeah, it was. Yesterday it had me bawling. I knew something was off. I couldn't put my finger on it, because she was asking for help, but something was just off, and I didn't know.
Something was off, yeah.
And I'm glad I sent prayers out, not only for her, but for the well-being of her children. Okay, because that's really what this is about. We love to focus and blame the adults when all of that energy can be shifted to these beautiful children, these 5 beautiful children. And what it is, let me set it up for y'all, because we're about to get into it. This young woman said her first child was at 15. She claimed she was R-word raped. And then she hadn't even fully healed, and he raped her again, and she got pregnant again right away. And then she ended up leaving him. Thankfully, she got away. A couple years later, she runs into a guy. Not even a couple years later. It was not even a couple years later, but
within the same year.
She runs into another guy, and she gets pregnant by him. So we're on 3 babies now. That gentleman passes away in 2020 from a drug overdose. Then she goes and finds another piece of work, and she
another
gets pregnant.
pillhead.
And another drug abuser, and she gets pregnant with twins. So that is the timeline of her pregnancies and her children and her multiple baby daddies.
Her youngest, the twins are 3. They just turned 3.
They just turned 3.
And the oldest is 11, just so y'all kind of know age ranges, 11 to 3.
A set of twins.
Mm-hmm.
So, all
Yeah.
right, Godmama, what do we got going on? This lady comes over to, okay, first of all, we see all this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Nick at Night does an interview.
Mm-hmm.
And it
And
comes
on Mother's Day,
on
right?
Mother's Day.
She
On Mother's Day.
interviews a mother who just dropped her kids off at CPS on Mother's Day. How lovely can you set this up on both sides, because it opens the door, right? That's why I said I have it right here. Neek needs an award because she
Mhm,
opened the door for both sides of the spectrum because we're on Mother's Day.
mhm,
Tensions are high. You're a mother on
mhm,
Mother's Day dropping your kids off, and you're up
mhm,
here talking about this. How dare you?
mhm.
You know?
Triggered
Uh,
triggered. A lot of people were
yeah.
triggered. The comments in Nick at Night's chat were through the roof. Respect was not there.
Mm-mm,
Empathy, grace was not there.
mm-mm,
It wasn't there. So I want to feel bad for the lady, and I do. Like Stinson said, two things can be true at once. You can be disturbed by what she's doing, and you can hear that she's tired. Two
mhm.
things can be true. Absolutely.
Oh, there's not a shadow of a doubt that I didn't hear, exhaustion in her voice. I heard that. I heard exhaustion. I heard the overwhelmed. I heard how life is not fair. Why do I have to have the sole responsibility of these 5 children? And that's in my notes as well. Like,
Yeah.
the
Yep.
men, the fathers of these children should also be held to the same fire as she's being held to right now.
The
The
exact
same
same fire.
exact yes. They should be standing all there hand in hand. Now, one of them has passed away,
Mm-hmm.
so, it's only 2 gentlemen, right? And one of the gentlemen is allegedly her abuser. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that's gonna fit into the dynamic of holding his feet to the fire of why don't you have your children if he is an abuser.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but again, we can't just keep putting this off on her.
Yes.
Yes, you mismanaged your coochie. Yes, you did.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely mismanaged it.
Mm-hmm.
Even I will give you the grace on the first 2 because those were through trauma. I give you that grace.
Mm-hmm.
But the other 3, you
Mm-hmm.
mismanaged your coochie, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's keep it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
You mismanaged it.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't do you because I got notes for days.
Well,
The
let me.
only the only real timestamps I have for CPS mom interview is at 2 hours in.
Okay, that's fine because
Um,
that's when the guy comes up. Because
mhm,
I don't want to listen to the grandma. I'd rather listen to CPS lady. But let me just give a quick rundown of the CPS lady. She gets on Nick at Night,
mhm,
and Nick at Night is like, "Hey, let's." I see some stuff's popping off on Facebook. I see that the mother, we'll call her grandma, the mother of the gentleman that passed away from a drug overdose. She was on Facebook calling CPS mom a murderer. You murdered my son. You murdered my son, aka you murdered your baby daddy. And it was really strange at first, because this, mind you, the grandma hasn't spoke to Nick at Night yet.
mhm.
So, hey, Captain, Salt's with us. Let's add him up and see if he needs to be caught up on anything. What's up, Salt? Hi, Grand Rising, Captain.
Rich Rice Salty.
I don't know where you're at. You just jump in when you can or whenever. Okay, so back to the Nick at Night. So the grandma saying you murdered your baby daddy, aka my son.
Mhm,
And Nick at Night brings up like, "Hey, what's going on with you and the mother-in-law? The
mhm,
the grandma. What's going on?" She's saying you murdered her son. And she can't find the children in CPS custody. She reached out to CPS to find your children to bring them to her house. The CPS mom makes a little smirk. Well, the gag is, she says, the gag is my kids aren't in CPS custody. I put them in their own in people with people I know. She
mhm,
doesn't say family. She doesn't say da da da. She just says she placed them and they're safe.
Well, she
So,
ends up coming back later, right? Because Neek drops the link. Someone graciously hits it and asks this perfect question:
mhm,
who has these children? And
mhm,
so she says that the 5 children are split between 3 homes. One, she would only give us information about one home, and that was with a woman that she knew when she was 16,
mhm,
but she hasn't seen her since she was 16.
mhm.
But she's married and has a business, so, it's a
And isn't
family.
the husband a pastor? Did she say the husband was
Ye
a pastor?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so they have some of the children.
But the kids, she split them up to 3 different homes, y'all. She got
Mhm.
5 kids and split them to 3. So I'm assuming the twins are together, the 2 oldest together, and then that
In
middle
the
child.
middle is by
That's just my
itself.
assumption. I'm not sure because the 11-year-old and the 10-year-old are close. She had them back to
Mhm,
back. So I'm
mhm.
assuming they're Irish twins. So I'm assuming they stayed together, middle child here. That's my assumption. I'm not sure. So a lot of her story did not really kind of add up to the shit she went viral for.
No.
Also, come to find out, she's had her children taken away by CPS before.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yep.
all of her children. When she gave birth to her twins, they were premature. Her kids were in the system already.
Mhm.
Okay,
And I
then
wrote that timeline down because I had to stop. Like,
mhm,
wait, I have to do some math here
mhm. Come on, Godmama, come on.
because this is all over the place.
It is.
Because she says that she met the middle child and see all the drama, and this is unfortunate because instead of the drama being or the topic or the conversation being on how can we help these children, the conversation is now going on to the middle child's, the one that's by himself, the middle child's father's death.
Mhm,
It's all circled back. The wagons have circled around to this man's untimely death in 2020. We are in
mhm.
2024. So for the audience, for us watching and trying to get caught up, it was very
Confusing.
all over the place. So I had to stop and write dates and years down because m- grandma was saying one thing, CPS girl was saying another thing.
Mhm.
um, because after he died, CPS took her kids for a year and a half. So technically she just got her kids back in 2022.
Correct. And now she's
And now
ready to give
she's
them up.
dropping them off again in 2024.
And her excuse is she's going to college, she needs to make money, yada yada yada. Well, what
She
were you
needs to
doing for that year
generate.
and a half? What were you doing for that year and a half when you didn't have kids? You were out getting knocked up with twins
Right.
instead of
She
closing
wants to
your coochie.
create generational wealth. That's why she's dropping them off to CPS because she wants to create generational wealth. I get the overwhelmness. I heard that. But
Mhm.
what now that we're going into the details, right? Because once you go viral, baby, the details are gonna start, the skeleton's gonna start coming out the
Yep.
closet.
Yep. Yep.
And we find out that she has a history of this.
Mhm.
Where she goes,
Mhm.
she wants a weekend to go chase the bag to get to the money. She drops the kids off, and then
Mhm.
she comes back to get them after being gone for a while.
Mhm.
And,
Mhm.
I was talking to my best friend this rising about it, and she was like, "Friend, to me, it sounds like she just wants a summer without her kids so she can make some money."
Yeah. She did make a post that she's willing to shake her ass at the club. She
Mhm,
did make a post that she's willing to hustle by any means necessary, but it also came out when the grandma hit the panel that she was a stripper before.
mhm,
When
and
she
she
met,
still is now.
so I'm just
There's drugs all in the conversations,
drugs.
Sounds to me like
alcohol.
she's going through a lot. Don't y'all
Yes.
think
Yeah.
that? You don't think she's just going through something really tough right now, or maybe the last few years? Isn't that what they usually say whenever a woman is a piece of shit to her own children? What is she going through? She's going through a lot right now.
Here we fucking
Here we come and go with the salted wounds. She is going through a lot right now. I'm
Yes.
not, and we said that before you even got up here, Salt. Like, as much as we're holding her feet to the fire, we also have to hold these 2 other baby fathers' feet to that exact same fire. Because if she's sitting here on the internet screaming that she is even willing to give her children to someone on the internet, she has to know them. She even goes in to say how her daughter or some one of the children will get SSI, and victims compensation rights and things of that nature. Yes, I understand she's going through something, but where are these fathers? She says that at the CPS office, she called the father of the twins. He
Yeah.
said he don't want to. He got 2 other kids on the way and he ain't got time. So
Yeah.
why are his feet not being just as burnt as
Mhm.
hers? Yes,
Mhm.
I get, like we said, yes, I get it. She mismanaged her coochie all day, every day.
She
Yes, you
sure
did.
did. She sure did.
But
She
now
sure did.
we've got 5 kids
That's right.
with daddies who don't want them and a mama with them who's just at her breaking point.
Mhm.
And like we said
Mhm.
yesterday, I would much rather her do this chaotic crap
Yeah.
than to see her drive off a cliff with them, to
Yes.
see her, do stupid things with
Yes.
them.
And we heard from her own mouth. You'll find out here in a little bit. Godmama's got something for us, but her mouthpiece.
Mhm.
She talking about I'm gonna go spit on your grave. She talking about her child's father that passed away. I'm gonna go spit on my baby daddy's grave. That man is gone. Why aren't you going and spitting on some court paperwork on these Negroes that are alive?
Mhm.
Listen, I
Mhm.
raising children on your own is not for the weak. Okay, it's not, whether you're male or female or you're non-binary. Okay, it is not for the faint of heart. We shouldn't. This is one thing CPS brought up, was CPS lady. You said what now?
No,
Non-binary.
no,
That's
you
right.
didn't say non-binary.
That's
Don't
right.
do that.
We
We're
have to be all
inclusive. We're
inclusive.
inclusive over here. Okay,
Period.
it's not easy. Imagine raising a non-binary. Not easy. Let me stop. Um, so she's needing help, and I feel for that, because when you are, I don't know if you've had it, Godmom, I'm sure you have, but there are moments where I've looked at my kids like, yo, and I only have 2, okay,
Mhm.
and they're 3 years apart. So what am I crying about? I don't know, but there was moments when I felt like pulling my hair out. I felt like jumping off a cliff my damn self. I felt like, can y'all shut that? I've had breaking moments. Fortunately, I've got a nice crew around me. Fortunate, I
Mhm.
have a nice village where, you know what I'm saying, let the kids come stay the night over here. Let my stepmom's taking my kids for the summer, so I could go back to work and I could get back on my feet. Um, yeah, yeah, it's rough, but I also kept my legs closed after I had my daughter. Okay,
Right. Right.
I didn't want any more children after that. This is it right here.
Right.
And so we have to.
And that's kinda how I was when this 3rd one came, like, "Oh, yeah, girl, if you add one more to this mix, that last nerve that's sitting there, that motherfucker going
Mhm.
bing,
It's gonna be
and,
gone.
you gonna be sitting in somewhere like this,
Mhm.
rocking." Cause no, absolutely not.
Mhm.
No. So I get the oh, baby, I understand. I really do.
Yes, we
And she
do.
says she didn't intend to go viral. She said she just wanted this for her own documentation
Mhm.
purposes. She just thought maybe 20, 30 people max,
Mhm.
would see the video, but no, it's millions of
Again,
people.
because this has been going on for 4 years on Facebook between the
Mhm,
the grandma and the CPS lady,
mhm,
about the death of her son, aka the baby daddy. So they've been going back and forth. Why would this one time it go viral? She's had her kids taken by CPS before, it wasn't viral. Now
right,
she, you know what I'm saying? So she really, I do believe that. I do believe her intention wasn't. She was just going back and forth what she's been doing for 4 years, asking
mhm,
for help. Now let's add this to the mix. The grandma who's going so hard for her son's death, okay, is a reverend. She has given
mhm,
her life to Christ.
mhm.
So
She
she has this weird ideology that this woman just totally ruined her son's life, even though her son has overdosed prior to meeting CPS mom. Her son has had a history of being an making mistakes in life.
Mhm.
And she just, I guess, doesn't want to see that. She's looking at her son through some rose-colored glasses. If your son was all this, that, and whatever, I don't know, he would be hemmed up with CPS mom.
Right.
But let's just be mindful that, again, this is about the children. And when that grandma got up there, everybody was asking, why aren't you taking the kids, or the
Mhm.
one child at least? The grandma came up with an excuse that she didn't want to take the grandson quite yet. She said the grandkid was welcome, but that she was in fear of her life because CPS mom has made so many disrespectful threats. And I believe it because we've saw some of it, we read
Mhm.
some of it, where she's going to go to people's grave sites. She's wished death on her baby daddy.
Mhm.
She was texting him while he was already passed, saying, I hope you're dead, a good. And then you hear she posted this video this year, 4 years after his death. She's still talking about going to spit on his thing. So I did understand the grandma maybe not wanting to jump in a custody battle with the mom because she is having concerns of this woman's mental stability and how far she's
Mhm.
willing to go. So this is a lot, y'all.
Mhm.
This situation is a lot. And there was a lot of keyboard warriors giving their opinion, not giving any solution, saying the grandma needs to step up more. The CPS lady is trash.
I mean,
There's
at
just no
some
grace given. So
at some point, friend, I joined with the chat like what is going on with Reverend Faith, because we're talking about everything but your grandson.
mhm,
You're even going as far as to telling us about the degrees that your children have, and the degrees that when Neek asked the grandmother, have you sought grief counseling? And she was like, "No, I talked to Jesus." And Neek was like, "I understand that." She was like, "But have you spoken to someone?" And she was like, "No, because I have a master's in this and I am a reverend and people come to me and talk when they're grieving." And Neek was like, "I understand that, but we all have to have," and she just lost it. So at some point I joined with the chat like, Rev Miss Faith just needs to step back a moment, okay?
Miss Faith
Your
needs to have
son
some faith. Okay.
Yes, your son has been gone for 4 years. You have a beautiful extension of him right here, right now. And if she has spread these children out through 3 homes, it is a natural thought. The 2 oldest are together. The twins are together. This baby is by himself. He don't have his mama. He definitely don't have his daddy. And the
Mhm,
grandma sat here and talked about she's had him basically his whole life and that he was calling her mommy, and so
mhm,
now he's lost you too, and you're so consumed with your son's untimely demise that you cannot reach out a hand to get that child. I understand people, you gave her the grace on the not wanting to, have to deal with the mom and her craziness. But at some point we have to stop these excuses.
mhm.
We have
Have some faith
protection
that God's
order.
gonna
Yes.
protect you. Right.
And
Have
someone
some faith.
even had said, like, if she's giving up the children, why would she fight you on coming to get the child?
Mhm,
Why would
mhm,
she want to harm you for coming to get the child when she's willing to give it up anyways? So
mhm.
the grandmother's interview last night, y'all have to go watch it. It was really, really good.
Go
It
watch
was
it because
really
Nick
good.
at Night's taking it down. She's
Yes.
taking it down, and I want to hop over to that. Nick at Night has posted something, and I want to read it to everybody.
Because Granny could not stop doxing the socks off people, and Nee kept telling her, like, "Please stop saying people's names." And the granny would be like, "Okay." And Kenneth Cole said, and Shaquille Watson said, like, "Oh my
Oh,
god, girl."
shit. Listen, Granny was up there telling the babysitter's name, the so and so's name, the neighbor's name. Granny was up there telling the business. Hold on, I'm going to share the screen with y'all. Y'all will be able to see her. But I want to get into. Oh wait, I did it wrong. Is this it? Did she change it? Oh no, there it is. Okay, cool. All right, let's get into this real quick. Let me share my screen. And Nick at Night, boy, shout out to her again because she had the patience of a saint.
She
Okay,
really did.
the patience of a fucking saint.
She
This is the
really did.
grandma, y'all. Look at Nick, all pretty. Come on, Nick. But this is Grandma, Reverend Grandma over here, doxing Reverend. So down here, okay, Nick at Night says, after 24 to 48 hours, I will be taking this video down. I understand she is grieving. She's talking about the grandma. I understand she is grieving and do not feel she presented her case in the best light. I would have taken it right down, but she is lying and slandering me, saying I set her up and making it seem like I ambushed her, which I did not. Before I even started this live, it was delayed for 30 minutes because I was allowing her to test out the share your screen feature so that she can share all the supporting documents to go along with her claims. Also, before the interview, I told her my rules about doxing people and my desire for her to not say the other children's name or private info. That's right, protect the children. In this interview, she disregarded everything I told her. I spoke with her several times and I told her I wanted her to feel comfortable. I wanted her to be able to tell her story, but I made it clear it had to be from the beginning, then stop the story at the end. If you jump around a story, people will not be able to follow. When I talked to her on the phone, she would jump around the story, so I told her the format ahead of time. She said she had the supporting docs and would be able to show them as they came up in the interview. I was not able to fully to conduct it from starting at the start of the story and ending and at the end. Because of it, it just went left. But again, I will be taking this down, but only after y'all see I did not lead with malice or ill intentions. Before she interviewed with me, she told me another woman wanted her to do a surprise ambush on Alexis, the CPS mom, that another lady told her she would interview Alexis, the CPS mom, and surprise bring her up. I told her the punctuation's not all there, y'all. I apologize. I told her that she can come, that she can speak to whoever she wanted, but be mindful of turning things messy. Because she was willing to ambush Alexis with another interviewer, is the only reason I asked if she wanted me to bring her up. Because during this interview, CPS mom was wanting to hit the link with them, but Nick shut that down. And the other brother, the uncle of the child, he was like, "Not tonight, please." So that's news to me. You were willing to ambush her, but you didn't want to get ambushed. Okay. Anyways,
Right.
bring her up. When she stated she didn't want me to bring her up, I respected her wishes and didn't. But I wanted to make that part very clear because she is lying, and I have all the phone calls recorded to prove myself further if I need to. I do not wish to make this a bigger deal than it already is, so I will take this down. But I want to give y'all a day to see it for yourself that I did not have no ill intentions for this woman.
Shout
Because
out to
it
Nick at
was a
Night.
mess. Yes, again, shout out to Nick at Night. It was a mess. So go watch it. I
I didn't
shared it
know
on our
Granny
community
came
wall.
back. I didn't know Granny hopped off the porch on Neek afterwards.
Well, and towards the end of the interview, she was
She
like,
got
you can say Miss Faith. She was like, I'm an elder to you. And she was like, I've been calling you Faith this whole interview. She was like, well, you need to put Miss in front of it.
or call me Reverend. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So
I didn't
just because this isn't going your way, because Nika keeps telling you like, hold on, you're confusing the audience. Now there's an issue. Now you taking offense to, she was taking offense to everything Neek had to say. Everything. She called her biased. And Neek was like, I'm not being biased. Like, these are legitimate questions I ask everyone. Have you had some form of therapy for this?
Right.
Because it is important. No one can help that you're triggered at all.
Were these all these were all black people?
Yes.
Yes.
Why does that matter? Shut. You know what? Why does that matter?
Well, I'll tell you. I can tell you why. Because as far as narratives go, and as far as excuses go, and as far as why isn't this happening, why isn't that happening, why aren't these fathers stepping up? Well, it's just like America's led everybody to believe. Black men ain't shit. We a bunch of unemployed, non-kid taking care of motherfuckers. So there's that excuse. The mom is clearly going through something. Black women are a protected class, so just let her go through whatever it is she's going through in whichever way she decides she wants to go through it. And don't forget to call her. What's that old lady named Pastor? Make sure to put Pastor in front of her name.
Put some respect on her name.
Oh my God! Not us living up to the stereotype. God bless it. Oh my gosh. Okay, they're in the. Tommy joined the interview afterward. What interview?
Oh, she had a after the interview open panel.
Oh, I
And
see it 8 hours ago. Oh shit, we ain't watched that. I ain't watched it, y'all. I've been too
I
busy getting
didn't.
this together for
Shout
y'all.
out to
Yeah.
Tommy. Shout out to Tommy and Soto Nation.
You know,
Nick?
Tommy had to get in on this, and I'm curious if my beautiful mod could get a timestamp for that, girl. You know we love you down, okay? Because I would love to really see what Tommy had to say about this
Oh my
lady.
God, I would love to do
Um,
a watch party, but it looks like it's hella long. It's 2 hours, so I can't do a watch party, guys. Yeah,
no,
if you
I
can
just
find the
need
Tommy
Tommy's
one,
spot. I
if you can
just
find the
need that.
Tommy one, we'll watch it right now. So if Mod Squad will do that for us, thank you, 504. We love you. Real quick though, Nikki said you're the biggest NAB in this motherfucker. Okay,
Mhm.
I know that's right.
Well,
So
be a
what?
bitch
Let
because
me.
I'm a
I'm
man,
sorry.
so I'm a nothing ass nigga, but she's white, so she can't
Nothing
say
ass.
that. So hey, whatever floats your boat, Nikki. Or as a matter of fact, I'll do this. I'll do this. Let's define NAB for 3 hours straight and get nowhere. Let's do that. Let's
Oh
define it.
God. Let's not.
Oh,
Let's
shit,
not.
here he fucking goes.
Let's not.
I forgot what it's like to be on a panel with Salt.
You know, it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a
Shit.
while.
Well, real quick, take us to Mod Squad. Take us to Facebook real quick, just
Okay.
real quick,
Well,
so we
yes,
can
because
read some of those.
let me lead the audience into why we're even going to go here. Okay, so the granny is saying that in 2020, CPS mom planned for him to have an overdose and pass away. So Granny has been taken to Facebook, like I told you earlier, just blasting the shit out of this.
Yeah.
The Granny is saying that he had enough fentanyl in his system to put down a small army. But
Jeez.
CPS mom dropped the autopsy report to Neek live during the interview with the grandma. And that toxicology report says cocaine and a little bit of fentanyl.
Wow. So
Mhm.
there was coke because she kept saying that the son was poisoned through alcohol, that they put the fentanyl in the alcohol.
The liquid fentanyl in the alcohol.
But it was cocaine in his system.
Because
See, that's why we need the truth,
Right.
Reverend.
Yeah.
Because the
Because it only
CPS
takes a little
I'm
bit of
sorry.
fentanyl, right? It only
Yeah.
takes
Oh,
like
it don't
you
don't
can
take a
touch
lot.
fentanyl and die. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So CPS mom comes and says basically that when she first met the middle child's father, the one that overdosed, he is the one who sold her cocaine. He was a cocaine dealer and a cocaine user.
Mm-hmm.
And the grandma failed to mention that at any point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And had
and
overdosed a couple times before his final
Wait a
overdose.
minute.
right.
Y'all sent me this link yesterday, right? Because I gotta watch this shit because this shit is wild. Got one lady who's a pastor, another one who's a drug addict. They doxing children, talking about niggas as drug dealers. Hey, damn. Okay, keep going.
Listen, if this ain't Black
wild.
History,
I swear.
this needs to be where's 50 Cent? Go ahead and put this into a movie, please.
I swear to God. So she met him in 2000. She says, and I'm going to go more accurately with her timeline than the grandmother's timeline, as far as when she met him, because that's her vagina facts, not, you know what I'm saying? She says she met him in 2017. And he had overdosed previously in 2014, 2015 from the same thing that he passed away from. And the man has overdosed 3 times. Each time she was never around. But the grandma is saying that she knows these people that tried to poison him the first time. She knows them, and that's why they're connecting it to her. But come to find out, there's already someone in jail for this crime who sold him the bad pills. And she went on to say at Neeks that, the what was it, the sister or his friend's mom is who found him, and he had the bag of cocaine in his hand and his head leaning back when she found him in the car. But what's interesting, and we're gonna pull up these Facebook receipts. What's interesting is, though, that they have audio proof.
Thank you, 504.
That one of the sons is saying he witnessed her hit the dad in the head with a brick. He's witnessed her trying to.
So wait. This is the son of the past father.
This would be the older son because he's oldest.
So he came from the trauma.
The trauma.
This is one of the children. Okay. So it's not the son of the deceased.
No, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy this link and drop it in the chat for all my other tweaking and geeking friends.
Okay, thank you.
Who want to do it themselves and do their own little investigation, or just get more clarity that they may need to kind of get their thoughts together with this. But the grandmother's name is Faith Cobb. So, and then this is right here. This is the brother, the one that was on the panel with the mother last night. So as you can tell, they're like Israelites, right? They're not Christians. They're Israelites. So I'm not gonna read all of this again. If you Neek read it last night when y'all watched that replay, she's just basically saying that her son Alex fell in love with the stripper who was working as a nurse. She then became abusive, mocked. She's into witchcraft. She played she deals a lot in the arts and in these types of things. So there's a lot.
Salt
There's
drop
okay. There's a lot of does dead guy have a name? Yes, his name is Alex. Alex Cobb probably would be his name. But she even goes on to say that the grandmother was in an abusive relationship, and the father of her children beat her, and it was just wild, But this right here, there's 11 different types of receipts that she has proving her case that CPS mom planned her son's death. So I guess we'll kind of just pick a spot and go.
Let the murder mystery begin. But that's not what we're here for, y'all. We're here for these kids. We just ironing out some stuff real quick.
Right. Let's get to this one. Okay. Now this one right here. So if you need to turn your headphones up, I'm going to mute. Please do so because it's a little low. And the quality is terrible. So you might not even want to watch the screen. Just the audio.
She hit the car first, broke the back windshield, and then she grabbed her gun brake and hit him. And then she knocked him out, and then she acted like she was sorry, but she actually wasn't. And then after that happened, she put poison in his drink and he said, "I'm sorry, I was just angry," but he actually was angry. And then so he said, "Drink this, it's going to make you feel better." And then so he drank it, and then it was actually poison and killed him.
Killed who?
Alex.
Who did?
My mom,
What's her name?
Alexi.
And what did you do? What did she? Why were you still able to see that?
You see, well, Keanu was with me, and I like knew.
What? So I've never seen this, but I didn't like whoever. Well, who was the adult questioning him? The grandma?
She said it was one of them's stepmother. So I guess the twins, the youngest's stepmother. Over here it says the oldest. Ooh, sorry, the oldest child. Oh, this is the oldest child, the oldest one from the trauma,
So this,
not Alex's
yes,
son,
okay, yes,
but calls Alex dad. Okay. He
okay.
tells how his mother, CPS mom,
Mm-hmm.
took
Mm-hmm.
took the
A brick.
yeah,
Took a
and who
brick.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
who acted to protect her children repeatedly and rescued them when she would abandon them, often hungry. Their father loves them and has been trying to get custody. This is the oldest child. So basically what he was saying is um Alex was trying to get out of the car and she hit
Mm.
him, and then Alex started apologizing to CPS mom. And CPS mom was like, "You're not really sorry." And she put poison in his drink and made him drink it. And he was at the beginning he was trying to describe how she was holding his head.
Oh
Again,
wow.
like Nikki said, is recorded on a potato in a dumpster. Um, but there in a lot of the issue was this confession coerced, you
That's what I
know?
was saying about that adult because she was kind of
And
and
what's her name and what's your name, you know?
yeah, I didn't like
Mhm.
that. These poor kids. And this is what I was bawling for yesterday. Like I was crying. I'm getting up there in age. I'm crying for every little thing. But it was the kids. And it was when she knew that her kids didn't deserve the life, but this is what was behind it, right? All of this shit.
Uh-huh.
So she knows that her kids have gone through hell
A
and
lot.
high water with her.
Mhm. She even said, they slept in abandoned homes together with no back doors, no boarded windows, nothing. Nothing.
Gosh, these poor kids. Ah, and to think that they're not in CPS custody right now. I'm not big on CPS. I'm just not. Um, I think we can do better. Is it a last resort? Yes. Is it better than nothing? Yes. Um, but the fact that they're just because she's talked about how they've missed school, how she's
Mhm.
had truancy issues with them. But she says that they're really smart, and I don't disagree. You know how us mothers are. My kid's smart.
Mhm.
Um, it's the kids. Okay,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Fuck the grandma. Fuck the CPS people. Fuck these dads. We need to get these kids safely together, if possible,
Mhm.
and get them on a track of success. Because waiting on mama to get her residual income, she needs 2 jobs per kid, is what she said in her interview. She
2
needs
incomes per kid, and she's
yes,
got 5 kids. So that's 10 incomes?
that's what she says she needs.
Ma'am.
That's what she says she needs. Listen, my mother was a single mother. Okay, even when she was married, she was still a single mother because my father was in the Air Force, and he did a lot of
Traveling.
traveling.
Mhm.
So my mother was a single mama of 4 girls. She had 1 job. Okay. Well, she had 2 because she was our mom. So that's her second job. But
Right.
and she did get some government assistance, and we did go without some things for a little bit, but we never went without necessities or anything like that. So it can be done. I know inflation is real, but you don't
Mhm.
need 10 jobs. Let's start with 1 good job.
Mhm.
Let's
And
start
she
getting
even
some
went
benefits for these kids. She says 1 child can get SSI. Get it.
Right.
and utilize those SSI services.
Mhm.
You gonna make
She
me
said
cuss you
that
out.
on the interview with Nick at Night, she said that she had 2 interviews. She had already won 2 jobs. One job she starts on the 14th, the other one once she gets her degree, and which she's about to take her test for, medical assistant, she'll have that job, so that's 2 jobs, and she's not homeless at all. She still has a home, she still has a vehicle, um, she gets $1,300 a month in food stamps. She says that
Child.
she has a master's or bachelor's in
She's getting that's what's coming.
music. Yeah,
Mhm.
her music
And communications.
education, that
Mhm.
she has written hooks and verses for well-established artists. So if
Mhm.
you have all of these means, I get again, we're going back to overwhelmed and tired. I
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But this now that you've went viral, now this seems like a pattern of behavior, and
Mhm.
that I can't support.
Mm-mm. No,
I can't
ma'am.
support you being just like I wouldn't support a popcorn dad, I won't
Mm-mm.
support a popcorn mom. You
Mm.
pop up when it's convenient and available for you. But
Right.
when it's not, you're nowhere to be found.
Right.
I can't get behind that at all.
Mm.
Absolutely not. Nope.
So, and I think at this point, take the kids away from everybody.
Mhm.
Take the kids away from
Because the
everybody.
grandma is so caught up on this stuff right here.
Let's get into it.
She's so caught up on her son in his murder in 2020.
Y'all, this was horrible to read, Godmama. This was disheartening. And I know if you went through me and Joe Bob's text messages, I'm sure people would find some stuff in there that, was said that people wouldn't like. But that's why you have to be careful with your words.
Mhm. You
You
really do.
have to be careful with your words. What's this text up here? So this is taken from the deceased father's point of view. His messages, right?
Right.
And this
He's
is
in the
Alexis and
blue
Gray and
and Alexis
CPS.
is in gray.
Okay.
And that's why you had to kind of watch both interviews, because Granny does not give context to these receipts. Even though she posts the receipts, she doesn't give good context to the receipts. CPS mom, she gives good context to the receipts. So this receipt that we're reading right here was when he overdosed while she was in Miami. He did not pass away in at this overdose, but she was in Miami, chasing the bag, and he was down here. And so from what the granny was saying, the top part of he says childish LOL. The brother was saying that he was explaining to CPS mom how someone just tried to poison him. Now, why we don't have that portion of the receipt, I don't know. But that's what they're saying happened. He's explaining, Alex, the deceased father, is explaining to CPS mom that someone just tried to poison him. And so CPS mom comes back and says, "You should have died." He says, "Wow, I did." She comes back and says, "Still can if I play my cards right. Have her clearly, you couldn't cut her off." He says, "LOL, I knew that concern was fake. It's cool, bro." She says, CPS mom comes back and says, "Tell your best friend she is next. And this time, Tina will do it right. Ain't no coming back." So that's why the grandmother feels strongly that CPS mom had something to do with, because the next time he did OD, he didn't make it. He didn't make it. Um, and he was still around these same people, and apparently she knows these people as well. But
Right.
these are the same people he was with when he OD'd in 2014, before CPS
Mhm.
mom even came in the picture. So I
Mhm.
can't really put that all, you know what I'm saying, off on to her.
Mhm.
Because it sounds like he was a drug addict in his own right.
Yeah, and he has a criminal history as well. So
Mm-hmm.
drugs and crime go hand in hand sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
What's this next?
So these are kind of like just videos that were recorded,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them has CPS mom in them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming it's like basically them trying to prove a point of who she actually is, and not this character that, Lord have mercy, I can't hear myself. There we go. That she tries to be on the internet. That she's really
Yeah.
a not so good person. Now this is 4 minutes, so I probably won't play it all because there's a lot of them.
Who is this? The CPS mom in here? That's her?
Yes, this is CPS mom.
Okay. Okay. A video of her. Let me see this because I ain't seen none of this. And Nikki, I'm with you. We got today issues, not 4 years ago issues.
I wish.
I'm in Florida. Look at this. Look at this motherfucking beach. I'm at my friend's condo right now. But like this view though, like he has a whole motherfucking lake in his backyard though. A whole motherfucking lake of his own in his backyard. Like what? But I'm off of here. But yes. Florida. Bitches that about to be here. I get a food.
I got a picture with you.
Yes.
How to do it.
Turn the.
Turn the. Do it. Hit the button.
Wait. No. The volume button.
The volume button? No,
the down button. You get it.
Oh.
What the hell? I didn't know that. That is funny.
Let's see how it goes.
Serenity.
Look at that.
I'm so hot. I'm getting used to this Florida weather. It's cold as fuck. Look at your skin on mine. Where do I put my shells? No, shell. Can you hold this real quick? I'm about to grab my shells real quick. The wraps. I miss you too, boo. I'm like, no, I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida.
There's my shit.
What? That's what you was looking for the whole time?
So to give some context, they were basically saying like this is what she would do when she would drop her kids off to them.
To who? To the family or who? Because that's my thought. Where's your 5 kids at, mama?
This is, and keep in mind, this is all Alex's family's notes, receipts, right? The deceased baby father. This is all of their receipts. So this is basically saying this is what she would do when she would just go drop the kids off, right? And you remember in the video, in the interview, she even said at one point, right, she took the twins, dropped them on the front porch, waited for the baby daddy to see her, the babies, and drove the fuck off. Remember? So, where's her mama? She said she didn't have the best mother. She said her mother was an alcoholic. Their relationship is good now. But she said growing up, her mother was, had addiction issues. She kind of bounced around from here to there. There should be. There definitely should be. So this is, this video was kind of just what she would do, dropping the kids. And, I ain't trying to get our lovely channel blasted with her wanting to roll up on the screen. Okay.
Right. And I don't like to judge people just off clips because that doesn't tell a whole story. You could clip me for 3 seconds and it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't show the whole story.
Right.
However, for a woman who says she need to get 10 jobs,
You said you doing what?
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? While you taking pictures with homeboy in the dreadlocks and rolling up weed in Miami, okay, maybe you hit a bag the night before. I don't know. It's just not a good reflection of of her claims. It's not a good
Right.
reflection of her claims.
That she never gets a break. She's with them 24/7. She doesn't,
Mhm.
she cannot breathe
Yes.
because there's someone's always around.
Mhm.
Clearly that's not been the truth, man.
Yeah.
Clearly
Yeah.
not been the truth. So the next little receipt that they've
Baby.
posted.
I have a feeling I might end up pulling a Baba and cussing this hooker out. I don't know,
Okay.
God mama. I'm trying to keep the faith.
So the next receipt that the family has posted, this one has some context. It says, here CPS mom voices her efforts to ill Alex, the baby father. Little Alex, which
Wait.
is
You
the
said
baby.
CPS record? Wait, you said what? What? These are what?
This video that we are about to watch
Mm-hmm.
is CPS mom
Oh, CPS mom. Okay, okay.
voicing her efforts to take the life of Alex.
Oh boy. So okay. I'm not sure if
Uh-huh.
I'm ready. I don't. Okay, let's go.
She said because her son Alex discovered she has been lying about being R-word by the older two's father. He also discovered that she was a stripper. That part I don't believe because I think she's always been a stripper. He was a cocaine dealer. Let's be real here. He was a cocaine dealer. I'm pretty sure he messes in the strip club. Okay. So let's see. Mm. Alex wanted a wife and was brought up so completely differently. She kept repeating that over and over in the interview the grandmother did. He tried to change and help her. He was also trying to protect his child. That's why he kept dealing with her toxic self. Um, the school, we mentioned this earlier, that the school took the children due to educational neglect because they weren't checking in when children were in computer school during COVID. They weren't checking in. She said they were turning in the work, they just weren't getting camera time. So they gave her truancy and
Okay.
CPS took her children. So this is something I'm not going to keep going because Granny does like to
So
give
this is off
dissertations.
Granny's page, and this is her dissertation.
Yes, this is her
Okay.
son, the one that's murdered. Or
Okay.
you two bear with me, okay? I'm learning.
Right. Well, because Nikki's asking for context, she's confused. So
Yeah,
she's saying, "Who wrote this?" Yes, this is the
yes,
grandma who wrote this. However, she's discussing CPS mom and her son, and how she has proof that the CPS mom wanted the baby dad dead.
correct. And this is a video where apparently CPS mom is talking to the now deceased father about what she plans to do. So let's just listen and I'll be quiet.
You said you doing what? You killing what, bro? You killing my kid? In your stomach. Come on. No, you don't gotta worry about me. You don't care about my baby, bro. I know you never did. You don't care about them. They would never let it happen. Let's go. You came out there to fuck with me. No, I didn't. You don't know what the fuck happened to my. You said you doing what? You killing what, bro? You heard what the fuck I said. You killing my kid? In your stomach. Come on. No, you don't gotta worry about me. You don't care about my baby, bro. I know you never did. You don't care about them. They would never let it happen. Let's go. You came out there to fuck with me. No, I didn't. You don't know what the fuck happened to my. You said.
I'm muted, my bad. Now I wish there was more to this specific audio because I feel like it keeps getting deeper. Um as to because she said you don't know what they went through. So obviously this is when she was pregnant the baby. Again, these are just things that the parent of the deceased, the mother of the deceased son is trying to portray her character and saying um that this isn't too far-fetched, that she has been very hostile, she's been volatile their whole relationship. Um, yes, she has, responding to Crayon's comment, she said that she is diagnosed borderline personality disorder. She says things that she doesn't really mean, she just flies off the handle and says, and we've all been there, right? We've all said some things that we really don't mean. Um And in the heat of the moment, in the sense of us trying to hurt someone, we would
Stop.
definitely
For real.
say,
On my nigga.
I'm gonna abort your child because that's probably gonna hurt you. Um, but again, we have more videos. This next one that I'm about to pull up, I'm trying to get through these quickly because we will be here all motherfucking day with these. Okay.
Listen,
Um,
I'm hooked. Okay.
But this next one is the actual son that has passed away. Again, these are coming from the grandmother, Miss Faith Reverend Cobb, on Facebook. This is where all of this started. Um, it says Alex Christopher Lawson Cobb Sr. In this video, he is attempting to stop her from quote unquote illing baby Alex. See the other video leading to this, which is the one I just played. Later, she would go on to do continuous violence, evil words to him about his child to provoke him to anger, to react, so that she can get him to have a record like she has for attacking him. And CPS mom did admit that in 2018, she said he provoked her, but she did beat him up and she did go to jail for that. So she's not denying that she will get frisky too. Um, for attacking him, she succeeded, and if she had not, Alex pled the fifth because he didn't want to snitch on her. As the relationship progressed, she attempted and reattempted to take his life. I'm not going to keep getting into that because this is a repetitive thing. But this clip that we're about to watch now is apparently Alex, the passed away baby father, and CPS mom, and she's apparently trying to hurt the middle child, the middle child. So let's see what they talking about.
Come here. Stop, bro. Why are you jumping from a fucking window?
Get off of me. Move.
Stop. For real. On my niggas.
Get off of me.
Come here. Stop, bro.
Get off of
Why are you jumping from a fucking window?
Get off of me. Move.
Stop.
Yeah, it's so apparently she's trying to jump out the window. Again,
And
it's
was
give
this posted on his now I know the grandma's the one posting the receipts, but I'm saying, did she find this in his phone, or you don't know? It doesn't say anything.
I don't,
Like,
it
where
doesn't,
was this posted publicly or something? Is what I'm asking.
it's not, she never really says.
Okay.
I think a lot of it she got out of his phone.
Okay.
Because apparently CPS mom went on to say in her interview that FBI got involved and kind of scrubbed her computer, scrubbed her phone. So, if they did it to her, they would have done it to Alex's phone as well.
Yeah.
So,
Y'all, this the tiny video, the video is tiny. We can't say, oh, our bad.
okay.
It was more audio than what you couldn't really see anything in
You
those
couldn't see
videos.
anything.
Yeah.
This one I'll
So,
try to make a little bit bigger. Again, this is the next video I'm about to play is from their Facebook page. This is Alex, the one that has passed away, and the caption
wow.
says that he is reviewing her lies about being R-word by the father of the two oldest.
Hold on. I want to stick a pin in this real quick. Hold on, because CPS mom has also stated that she's willing for the first two kids to go with the dad. And some people in the chat were saying, well, if he R-word you, if he's a predator, why are you okay with sending your kids back to him?
Right.
So I just want to point that out as well. Like I said, my personal opinion, thus far, CPS needs to get involved and remove them from the whole entire family. Now, if I had it like that, they could come down to Texas. I don't have it like that.
Right. Right.
So I've got enough on my plate with my godchildren. Okay, my godchildren. I do more for my god kids than I do my own kids sometimes. Truth be told.
Truth be told.
So
So this one is going to see if this makes it a little bit bigger for our audience.
why is he doing all this online? He seems messy. That's what we were talking about on Facebook. It gets gutter over there. I mean, this is something they've been doing for years. This family, this situation, this CPS mom, all of their shit's on Facebook and going back and forth. So this was just normal to him.
Let's go. This is 2 minutes and 25. Oh, I got the volume turned down.
Only if you admit it one time. Like you didn't care. You said he raped you to get the damn kids.
No, I said I got.
You said he raped you in order to conceive Keandre and Keandre.
No, I never said
and
that.
That he was watching porn with Keandre at 2 months old. You still allowed.
Run that back, Godmama. Run that back.
And then who contributed to
Run that back. Hold on. Run it back. Run it back. She said, I never said that. Do y'all hear her? He said, you said, well, maybe it's because he didn't rape her to get her pregnant, but that's what the baby daddy saying. You said he R-worded you to conceive a child. She said, I never said that.
What? Only if you admit it one time. Like you didn't care. You said he raped you to get the damn kids.
No, I said I got.
You said he raped you in order to conceive Keandre and Keandre.
No, I never said
and
that.
That he was watching porn with Keandre at 2 months old. You still allowed him to be around them?
You still.
And then who contributed to who? So what happened then? What do I have wrong?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? I took my kids to the fucking hospital. You don't know shit.
You told me that's what happened, bro. He raped you to get them.
Okay, so wait.
So he's a rapist. Why would you let them?
I didn't fucking know. Like, dumbass, like, did you was there for the whole fucking conversation.
He pushed you down and raped you. How can you? There's no 15-year-old in the world there's kids that know they're being raped.
You acted like I didn't try to get the fuck away.
How? You didn't hit the fucking cops up, but you let them around them? You didn't give a fuck, bro.
Okay.
You didn't give a fuck, bro. That's okay, though. I'll forgive you.
No, bitch,
I think you'll be a different mother now.
I swear to God, I'm cool.
You keep hitting me.
I swear to God, I'm cool.
You keep hitting me. And I'm not touching you.
I don't care. Move.
Listen.
Move, I don't care.
It'll be okay, bro. I'm just letting you know.
I'm cool.
No. I look here. I can't. I know that you're letting me.
I don't care. You can get the fuck out. You don't have to be in this fucking room. Move.
I'll help you make better decisions.
I don't want your help. You're not a fucking good decision.
Yeah, I am.
You want to help me make better decisions, then you fucking leave. Fuck. No, the fuck I didn't.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Where are your decisions?
Okay,
I'm a better decision.
No, you're not. You're not a fucking better decision.
That's because you said that you raped you and she stole up with them.
Okay.
Your sisters?
I said,
Are they better decisions?
I didn't.
Are they better decisions?
Yeah,
they love you.
They are.
But they fuck with rapists, right?
Okay, but look at you. Look
I
at you.
don't rape you. I tell you the truth.
No, you're not telling the truth. What you're doing is open up a whole new fucking wound.
Wound what, bro? You did it.
No, fuck, I didn't.
You, man, bro, you might as well have.
Okay, cool.
Stop.
No. I swear I'm done with you. I swear. You don't get to fucking tell me no shit like this. I swear. Put me on video and you can have this fucking baby.
Oh my gosh.
She wasn't lying when she said they had a toxic relationship. And Nikki, they didn't just put these out, baby. They've been out. This one dates back to March 14th, 2023.
Sounds like he was playing in her trauma because he
Yeah,
was trying to misquote her.
yeah,
You know, she
absolutely.
said, I didn't say that, but she does say, I was raped. And he talking about even a 15-year-old knows they get raped. You don't understand the body's trauma response, sir. Please stop. And
Right.
like she said, you're opening up new wounds. No, Nikki's saying, this is a side quest of distraction. It is, but it's not, because this is what those children, the older ones, have been viewing for years.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it is dramatic, but this is showing hopefully the state of Ohio. I heard Ohio's not the spot to be, but hopefully this shows the state of Ohio or wherever she's at. I thought she said Ohio. I'm not sure.
Ohio, yeah.
That this woman is a get those babies. That's all I gotta say. Get these fucking kids away from these people, and it's not too late for her to change her life and get her life together.
You muted yourself, friend.
Cause I can't even I can't I don't know what to say except get these fucking babies. Cause I,
I mean, we can keep going, but I really feel like there's no need to keep going.
no, this is enough.
Again, again, the link is in the chat for my replay gang. I'll try to be diligent this one and give y'all proper links of where we're at, where a roadmap, so to say, of what's going on, because this is not like I was telling my friend this rising. What is CPS mom gonna do when the internet picks up a new story? She says she's got these, let me get to my notes. She says she's got modeling jobs set up. She's got people who are wanting to pay her for interviews, um, photo shoots. Like she's got a whole bunch of things, paid offers for brand ambassadors, podcasts, photo shoots, runway models, you name it. She's gotten every opportunity, right? She yelled, she screamed, I need help, and the people responded for her. They gave her opportunity after opportunity. Um, but what really bothered me with this whole thing is how she was going to continue the reality that these children were in CPS care
CPS.
when they're
Mhm.
not. She was going to continue that until grandmama said, "No, ma'am, I called." And they said, "No, we don't have your grandson." That's what really is bothering me right now.
Mhm.
Because that portion feels like you playing in my face.
Right.
That does. You're
Right.
playing in my face.
Right.
You have all of these wonderful opportunities that are being handed to you, but again, what are you going to do when your story dies out? If she makes it to the end of the month with this clout still, kudos to her, because the way we wash, rinse, and repeat things, she's
Mhm.
lucky if she makes it to next week. Like, we're gonna be
Correct.
wrapping this story up this week.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for
Unless
sure.
something big drama happens, you know what I'm saying? But for the most
Yeah.
part, this story will be wrapped up this week. The clout
Yeah.
of this story, but again, like you keep mentioning, these children will still be here in the same situation. We're
Yeah.
coming up on summer break where
Yes.
children will not be in school. They will be at home all the time. She has $1,300 of her own stipend money from
She
the
said
state.
she canceled her motherfucking food stamps because she ain't got the kids. She said she went shopping for all three households. We need that. I need that mark before Nick takes this
Oh,
down. Send me that.
yes.
Send me
Yes.
that. We're
We
gonna
need
let
them on.
we're gonna let a man from the not manosphere, but red pill gang, same thing. We're gonna let a
We're
man,
gonna
but
let Tommy lead us out today.
yeah, Tommy will lead us out. But let's hear this other
Oh, you
this
want
gentleman.
the
Mm-hmm.
Manosphere Time Man. Okay, I thought
Uh-huh.
you was talking about Tommy. I'm so
Now we'll get to
sorry.
Tommy in a second. I want to hear the Red Pill Gang guy.
2 hours 37 minutes.
Give me one sec.
But again,
2
keeping the
hours and
focus
29 minutes.
37.
37 minutes. 2 hours 37
Keeping the
minutes.
focus on what really matters is these children, and with it being summer, they're about to be out of school. They're spread between different homes. Um, if you pray, if you send energy, if you light candles, with good intention, please put some out here for these 5 beautiful children, that they will get some type of peace or
Mm-hmm.
stability
Yeah.
and come into their life.
Yeah, that's my biggest
Part of
concern.
their
And Nikki, let me address this, babe. Nikki said, CPS will lie. No, no, no. What did she say up here? Oh, CPS won't tell you that anyway. They will when you're a family member. If children have been placed in CPS, you have to prove you're a family member, and they will give you the information. They do.
Yeah, because
They
she
go
can
for
come.
family first. They do.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, every state it's different, but here in Texas, if something were to happen and I had to reach out to if I'm next of kin for the children, they absolutely will say, verify who you are. Yes, we absolutely have the children. Yada yada yada. Come,
Because when
next step.
CPS took her kids the first time for truancy, her mother got custody of them.
Right. Right. So this isn't the first time grandma's had to step up and show out for the kids. So
And
I'm
she
not
said
sure.
basically her mom is just tired too, like, you
Mhm,
keep laying down having these kids and you keep wanting to drop them off to me. No, ma'am. Like, granny got a
mhm.
life too,
That's what
you
she
know?
said. That's what she
Mhm.
said. So, okay, this is the, and we're going to play this, then we're going to play a little bit of Tommy, and then we're out of here. We love y'all. Thank you for spending your Tuesday rising with us. We love a good Tuesday. Taco Tuesday, Titty Tuesday.
And it's Turn Up Tuesday at
And
Buddy Lee, so
it's turn up
don't
Tuesday.
forget to go over there if y'all want to hear the fuckery of what's
Listen,
going
and
on.
I promise you I will be today, because I am on some
With my
fuckery.
notebook, baby.
Okay. So we're coming up to the 2 hour. Here it is right here. We got it just in time. So this is the CPS mom interview. We know we're jumping around a bit, but that's just how this story goes. This is the CPS mom interview, and Nick at Night opened the link to let guests call in. This is one of the guests.
Okay. Hi.
I love the shirt.
With the extracurricular thing.
All right, go ahead.
Hey, look, I only wanted to come in there because I'm a man, and you know what I'm saying? I do content, and I've been watching it. It's like, look, man, I went to foster care when I was a kid with my siblings. It's just like you got to answer for everything but the situation regarding the 5 kids. It's like every time they ask you about a job, you got it. Oh, if I leave this state, oh, I got 2 more waiting for me. Oh, I got bachelor. Oh, I'm going to lobotomy. Like, it's like you got to answer for everything. Like, I don't get it.
Are you saying I have an answer for everything except for about the kids?
Yes, it's like you got to answer for everything. If you leave this state, you got 8 jobs lined up. You got situations. You got sad situations. It's like you got to answer for everything, but the situation to make you put your. And then this was the main one. You did not put. You did not put food in 3 homes. Like, let's be real. You did not do that. You did not take your food stamps and go buy food for 3 homes, and then said, "Here, y'all. Here go 150 for y'all. The next home, here go 150 for y'all." You know you didn't do that. Let's be real.
Sir, respectfully, on you I did, because I didn't have 150. I had 13.
No, I've been in the foster care. I know how this goes. You did not do that.
I'm sorry
and
your
my
mom didn't do that for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry your mom didn't do that for you. But I did it for mine.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You did not do that. No, because you got to answer for everything.
Did you just tune in, or you've been?
No, you got to answer for everything, though, sis. You said it's going to take 3 years. Be real, man. You just wanted to You just wanted to get out here in the culture, and you just didn't want your kids with you no more. Keep it real. You just need a little break. It's hard for single moms, but we told y'all. We told y'all not to lay down with nothing niggas. And if you was, wear condoms, but y'all didn't want to listen. And niggas, no, we ain't listening to y'all. And now y'all see with the red pill community that we was not lying. And even with the Princella, you see she wasn't lying.
Just one thing. Can you stop yelling? Because it's kind of making you like muffled and cut out.
You right, because this is Neek's platform, and I don't want to do too much.
Yeah, and like I said, I do apologize. Your mom didn't do that for you, but I did do that for my kids. You're not with me. I don't know who you are, so you're really nobody for me to prove that to. But the foster parents know I did.
Oh no, my mom's great. We got 8 of us, and we good. I got in trouble, but I turned my life around, became a popular barber and a popular YouTuber, so I'm cool.
Hey, congratulations. I mean,
but I stopped making excuses. I was one of them niggas that ran around robbing people, putting guns in people's faces, but I stopped making excuses. I became a successful barber. I'm one of Pittsburgh's most successful barbers, and I stopped making excuses, man. You did not take
Bishop, is that you?
You did not do that, though,
Bishop?
Do you have a question for her outside of that?
No.
I just want to ask why she keep tapping and won't she just be real? Hold some accountability on yourself.
I don't think you've been listening. Just when
eight situations, you know what I'm saying?
Just go back and listen. I'll talk to you another time. Just go back and listen to this post. I don't think you've really been listening to anything.
That's cool. So thanks, Neek. I appreciate it, Neek. I'll like, comment, and subscribe and everything. Thanks for letting me on so I can get back to them extracurricular activities. Appreciate it, Neek.
I can only tell my truth. I'm sorry your mom didn't still look out for you when she gave you up. That's not my problem. I'm sorry.
He said this is what the red pill been telling y'all. Okay? This is what the red pill been telling y'all. And he even said Princella was right. Okay? That's why I told y'all to listen. Listen to what this man was saying. He was even agreeing that most men ain't shit, bitch. And he was agreeing.
She said, is this one of the baby daddies? You know what, Nikki? Oh, Salt's not here, so you got to take over and be the head nothing ass bitch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, they ain't no damn baby daddy. Okay, let's listen to Tommy Sotomayor, the Black Sector Daddy,
and the king of the red pill community, where they, you know, who I would have loved to hear was him and Kevin Samuels have a discussion. That's who I would have loved to hear.
That would just be a whole bunch of dick riding. That's all. Yeah, Kevin, I've been telling them they just like it when you dress it up.
Right?
It's the cologne, Tommy. It's the cologne.
It's the cologne and the suit and tie.
Yeah, please.
And the bag.
I don't think Kevin Samuels would. I don't think he would think of Tommy as a high valued man.
Oh no!
Just saying, Tommy. I don't think Kevin would consider you high value.
Please
look at this. Does this look like high value to y'all? Look at him with his hat on. VIP.
Okay.
High value. No. All right. Let's see what Tommy got to say.
She said there were 4 that were there with her. She said she hasn't technically given her children up.
You are, living your best life at this time because you see the opportunities. So I mean, I get it both ways for sure. Somebody said, I think he said, can you ask Tommy, did Lex say where the children are? Because in your interview, she said it was 1 home, then switched it to 3.
She said there were 4 that were there with her. She said she hasn't technically given her children up. And Twin can tell you, the thing that I think that made her cry was when I brought that part up. I said, I listened to you tell me how you grew up. I listened to you tell me how neglected and lost and alone you felt. I said, do you not understand you're doing that to your children right now, even though you might not feel like you're doing it? I said, do you understand that right now, that your viral video, you have an 11 and a 10-year-old. They know the internet and they have friends that know the internet. You have made them feel the exact same way that you say you felt. You have made them have to go through what you're putting them through. And it's unnecessary. I said, so there has to be some build here. the people that talk a lot about me, but they don't understand one thing that I have that they don't is a thing called a psychology degree. And when I talk to people, it's different than if you watch me do a show or if you watch me talk about something that's ridiculous. Everybody who's talking about this situation, they're saying how ridiculous it is, how messed up it is. Yet if I say it is somehow wrong enough to where I can't be spoken to, and I think Taneo for saying, why would we constantly want to just talk to people we agree with? And why would people try to, and this is the biggest thing, and I told her that, I said, there are a lot of people who, because they can't lose weight, they'll try to make you gain weight so they can look skinnier.
Tommy, get
When I
to
came on your
it.
show, when I was being very
Jesus
respectful.
Christ.
I don't know if you had talked about me or not. And you see, when you said you talk bad about me, I don't care. This is your job. This is a job. I don't think that other people understand this is a damn job. And it is your job. If you see me say something, why would you act about it with no passion? Yeah, Tommy said this. And well, I mean, it's just his opinion. Who the hell would want to watch that? But if you sit up here and say this nigga out of his mind saying this, and of course, there's going to be some people that agree. But when we talk about this trauma that girl is going through, these same people in their audience are going through their same trauma and they want to spread it to other people. I don't like him and you shouldn't like him either. Well, how would you feel if people went around trying to get other people to dislike you because they don't like you? That is one of the biggest problems in the Black community. Group hate. We can't hate by ourselves. Anybody I dislike them myself. I don't tell
what is
you
really
you
going
can't
on
be
here,
their friend because I don't like them. I don't tell
What is
you
going
you
on?
can't interview them
What
because
is
I
going
don't
on?
like
I thought he
them.
was going to talk about
The whole
homegirl.
purpose of you
I thought he was going to talk about homegirl. Now it's the problems with the Black community.
And see, this is my problem with Tommy. He says he has these psych degrees, right? But every time Tommy comes somewhere, he takes it over and makes it into the Tommy Sotomayor show. And how everybody just doesn't like him and everybody group thinks and this is what's wrong with the Black community because y'all don't like me. Like, this is not what we're here for.
Yeah.
So apparently he's
hear your
talked to the CPS mom? Is that
Yes,
because
that's
that's
what
what
he's
I'm
saying.
gathering.
Yeah.
But I won't know another side unless I'm willing to open up and hear one.
And Tommy's right.
Listen, but you heard how that part made her cry.
Yeah.
When I said, look at your everything you wanted sympathy for, how you were raised. Do you understand you're doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could, like I said,
I want to. I haven't seen it. I'll have to probably go to Rumble or something. I don't know how Tommy found this lady or whatever, but I would be interested to hear. Let me get out of here. I'm interested to hear. I doubt it's on on YouTube. Hold on. I don't know what to call her. Amora. Let me see real quick. Sorry, I had my mic on. Proves hurtful Black women. Amora Lex goes viral. No, I don't see it. So it's probably on his thing. And I'll be keeping an eye out for that one-on-one. Oh, look at all this old stuff. No, so it's not on here. It's probably on his Rumble, and I'll find it and creep through and watch it. And if it's anything, I'll share it with you guys. But I'm not going to listen to all that because it's a panel of. I'm good. I'm good on all that.
On Tommy's wee. I ain't got time for that shit.
Listen, the train stops here today.
The
train stops here today. Thank you for all coming aboard.
Yes.
Worry about these children, y'all. And this is why I say it all the time, to get to know your community, your neighbors, your corner store people, it just goes on and on. There's so many resources out here, people. But you got to get to know people. You really do. Because we can't do it alone. It takes a village. It takes some backbones. And yeah, you're going to have to get dirty sometimes. And yeah, you're going to have some days where the shit just sucks. But when you lay on your back and you're getting your nut, keep that same energy when you got to raise that nut.
Okay.
Right? Because you wasn't stopping until you got your nut. Well, don't stop till those babies are grown.
Right.
Sad situation and for it to go viral, and now we're playing Murder She Wrote.
Now we're being detectives on the case, right? Because there is a community that doesn't like CPS mom now, right?
Yeah.
Before the whole murder mystery,
Yeah.
there was already a train that was very much against her. So now that train is going to diverge
Mm-hmm.
into helping grandmama solve this mystery of her
Yeah.
son. And I hate to be that person, but ma'am, I think your son just was an addict. Okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully Misunderstood kind of picks up, like she gets a little wind of this, because she knows what it's like to be in the throes of addiction and have family outside of that, and
Yeah.
whether you can kind of fog them out. They think you're not doing anything, and if you are doing it, then someone else has to be making you do it.
Right.
So I hope maybe, the sobriety sector over there, she may pick it up and kind of give us more of an experienced,
Perspective.
yeah, because it's confusing to me, because I'm just like, ma'am, it sounds like he was in full-fledged addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yes, you can have.
She kept bringing up he's on probation. He just
Mhm,
test tested
mhm,
tested negative for any drugs the day before.
mhm.
And so she keeps going back to that. But listen, I, I ain't been in the system like that, but I know some niggas on probation. They go do a drug test and then they partying that day right
Day,
after the
yeah.
drug test.
They're binging, mhm. And
Hmm.
stuff
And they're
like
binging.
fentanyl and cocaine, it only takes 3 days to get out of your system.
Yeah, that's
So
nothing.
it's not like he can't be on a binger and then 3 days
Hmm.
before piss test, kinda clean himself up a little bit. It's
Yeah,
not that hard.
it's
The
not
only thing that's
uncommon.
hard to clean up is marijuana. That's it. That's because it
Hmm.
sits in your fat.
Hmm.
So, but, and as
Yeah,
much as Lady Snoop smokes, she probably tests okay, we're out of here. Um,
we
I
are
life,
out
y'all,
of here.
because
We
I
are
was about
out
to
of here.
get real messy, and no, ma'am. No,
That's
ma'am.
okay. CPS mom is an addict too, for real. She did admit to doing
Yeah.
some drugs. She says she only smokes weed and she got her marijuana card.
Mhm.
But ma'am,
She had them alcohol hiccups, though, the whole interview.
she goes, I have
Mhm.
them every day.
Yeah, 'cause you're an alcoholic, okay? I know those hiccups. I
Mm,
know alcohol hiccups. They're not like normal sounding hiccups. They're very, "I'm
drunk
drunk as
sounding.
fuck."
Hmm. And I'm still praying. This lady is a dime a dozen, y'all. I hate to be that way, but you heard Salt. He came up here and said, what race are these people? It's sad. We got to do better. And that one thing I want to say, because I was talking about reach out to your community. CPS mom said that nobody in her city wants her to win. She's trying to make money with people, and da 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 da. That speaks volumes. When the community moves against you and you've been shunned,
Mhm,
that speaks volumes, ma'am.
mhm. Yeah,
That
'cause
speaks
she was
volumes.
she was telling them, like, "Y'all can pay me $100 because my name brings 40 to 50,000 views every time, so I can promote your businesses. You just gotta pay me." I'm like, "Girl, what?"
Can you imagine paying somebody to promote you off a CPS case after a bitch has gone viral off trying to give her kids up? But you know what? She says she needs those 10 jobs so she can get
Mm,
her kids back. So you know what? Get your
mm,
coin, mama.
mm.
Get your coin. So we're out of here, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow with some more fuck shit. Well, are we coming back tomorrow? You want to do tomorrow too?
We probably will be back tomorrow, 'cause there's some
No.
things in this notebook I didn't even get to, and I'm trying to see if the story builds or not.
Okay.
And then,
Okay.
we gotta keep an eye on this fly diva.
Misunderstood. Misunderstood
Misunderstood in the
drop
chat.
down. Hey, mama.
Not the mama.
Hey, mama. I didn't mean it like Baba. I'm sorry. Hey, pretty lady. We were
It's
just discussing some stuff misunderstood. So if you want to red ball just slightly, we were talking about someone being in active addiction. So
Mhm. And losing their
and
life
losing their
because of
life
it.
over it. Yeah.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
the family
Sad.
being in denial,
Yeah.
um, as to whether or not they were in active addiction or not. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we got
And
to keep an eye on
proud of
this.
you,
Oh, sorry.
misunderstood. Proud of you, misunderstood. I was lurking on your community wall. Proud of you. 504 sent you over. Nice. We love our mods. Just yeah, you just red ball about 5 minutes or so, and you'll catch where we brought you up. Shout out to our mods. But proud of you, misunderstood. I've been lurking on you, and I see you moving and grooving. Congratulations, and keep doing what you're doing, misunderstood. Shake them haters off.
She looks so just elegant now, right?
Vibrant,
Yes. Like
vibrant.
she looks like every time she comes on camera, she just looks like
healthy.
She's supposed to be there. You know, like this is her job. She looks like she's been made for it. You know,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
To
It
see.
is a beautiful transition to see with her. It has been I'm grateful, right, to be able to see her. Baby, when
Yes.
she moved that piano in that apartment, I was like, I know that's right. Okay.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
that's right.
Okay.
Need me a baby piano, period. Period. So we
Yeah,
gotta keep I'm sorry.
that's where
I'm
we'll
not in
end
the
off,
chat.
Mickey. Are the kids safe now? As far as we know, yes. I can't say I'll be keeping an eye on it because I don't know. But if we
I
get
gotta
an
sit
update or
yeah.
something, yeah, we'll let y'all know.
I gotta dig. I'll probably be digging a little bit for this Tommy, because Tommy said some things like she said the kids were with CPS, then she said the kids weren't with CPS, they were spread out through 3 homes, and then during Tommy's "Suck My Penis Tommy" rant, he said that she has 4 of the kids. Only 1 of them is gone. So I need to find out where he had this conversation with her so I can kinda get down to where are these children, 'cause that's what matters to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
just don't exploit 'em,
Mm-mm.
because you want some coins or you want some attention. Again, 'cause like Tommy said, these children are 10 and 11. They see everything that their mother is doing right now, and that's
Mhm.
unfortunate for them. Um,
Yes.
so maybe tomorrow we'll have some more news on that. Um, maybe we'll have some news on Cly and Snoop and what they've got going on if Snoop ever comes out on Cly. If
Mhm.
I was Snoop, I would not. Um, but again, like I said yesterday, it gives single black female. It gives that, and that's no shade to her. It's just what it gives. It
Yeah.
gives single black female. Um, and so I'm kind of interested on where this is gonna go.
I found the interview.
Oh shit.
You know I like to lurk, bitch. I can't help it.
Oh shit.
I can't fucking help it, bitch. I found the interview.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I'll just drop the link and everybody else can go watch it on their own. How about that? I'll be
And then
nice
we'll come back tomorrow with some
and do
notes.
it and do
Mhm.
it. Yeah. A summary of
Mhm.
it all. Okay. I'm going to post it in the chat and then Godmama, I got you on the back end, babe.
Okay. And then we got to take notes from Buddy's Turn Up Tuesday today.
Yes, we do.
We gotta keep an eye on this. We didn't speak about it today, but this is one of the things that I'm keeping my eye on is the Rob Rack and
Hey.
Octavius situation.
Hello, lady.
Because
No more.
Rob has just been, you know, he introduced us to the white people, right? And then he kind of kicked them out, and then now he's into bringing. I don't know, it's weird. So I'm just keeping my eyes open to see
Yeah.
what's going to transpire out of that because Rob had a lot of choice words to say about Kiki. A lot of choice words to say
Yo,
about
and
Kiki.
I haven't watched that, so I do need to catch up on that. I'm gonna give my brain a break on the
Mhm.
happened. Oh,
You're
what
back.
happened? Did you see that? Oh, okay.
Yep.
My internet's going a little whoop-doo. I guess that's my cue. But I am gonna go watch some Rob Rag fuckery, and we'll definitely be back with some notes on that for y'all. So get your train tickets ready, okay? Get your train
Okay.
tickets ready. We keeping y'all up to date. Okay. Thank you for being here, misunderstood. Thank you. And come back. You're welcome here anytime, my love. You're
Yes.
welcome here
Anytime.
anytime. And
Anytime.
To the rest of y'all, thank y'all for being here. Y'all stayed pretty steady today. We appreciate that.
And thank you guys for the support.
Nikki just don't stop, boy. I tell you, fucking Nikki, why?
The love and support from yesterday was fabulous. I had to hurry up and close it down because I was about to pull a Shri bad and start crying on y'all because I was just like, look at freaking God. God always comes through when you're feeling when you're doubting what you're doing, when you feel like you're not doing it right, or you feel like nobody's seeing you. The Most High always comes in clutch. Like, no, baby, they see you. Look, they see you. Keep going.
And we appreciate that. We really do, y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back. Y'all keep supporting. We'll keep showing up. How about that? Even trade. Y'all support, we'll show up. Okay. Yay. Thank you for the subscription, Misunderstood. Thank you.
Happy Tuesday.
Before I go, because I'm headed to the farmer's market, before I go, please support local. Please support local. That's my message before I hop off here. Go support local. If you got a butcher, go to the butcher shop. If you got a farmer's market, go get your produce from there. Starve the rich. Let them eat cake. Okay? Support your own. Okay? You get in good with the butcher, he gonna give you some good scraps. Trust me, I know. Okay?
Especially you got animals you need to feed too, baby.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
That's right. All right. We're out of here for today. I ain't delivered nothing today. Well, Kylie, you get to work, friend. Get to work.
Girl. We was trying to, ease your delivery time. Okay. Maybe we'll do better tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do better.
Yes, we'll do better. Less graphics for you. Okay.
Right, less graphics tomorrow. I love y'all. I life y'all. Please go through today understanding that everything is happening for you and not to you. Ashe. Toodles. Ooh, storming.
Like my release, this is a part of what I do to have fun, and I'm a creative. Creativity, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's what keeps life interesting and makes it have fun. Makes me have fun.